right, here we go. Let's go play some more ranked. I was thinking about jumping into events, and we might do that a bit later if we get ranked out. And we'll start our timer now. Get to Infinity going. Mookie and Ryan, how are you guys? Thanks for tuning in, fellas. President's there. What's up, President? What's the weekend looking like, President? You have any fun plans coming up? What in the world? Dude, thank you. Everybody's getting a refund from the president here. Yeah, that was super kind of you, man. President just gifted 10 to the purple chat. And to be honest, I don't know a lot of those names, so hopefully they'll start watching more. Yeah, that is a holy. Yeah, look at that hype train, man. Solo, welcome in. You got an exit interview. Your manager bought you pizza as a goodbye gift. You're hyped for getting paid vacation time too. Idol, what are you gonna do now? Are you just gonna take some time off, or you on to the next job? Duramax, Blake, Gibby, Zach, welcome in. But yeah, thank you 10 times, wee boy, for all the gifts to the community. We'll have to open some real life packs here for you. That is a bang, man. Doing lawn care for Idle Moth. You guys got supercharged crochet. Do I remember you from yesterday? I think I do. Johnny boy, welcome in. How are you, Johnny boy? Yeah, I'll take the friendly. I don't want to face supercharged crochet on the road. So there we go. Need the show packs. So we got to get our likes and follows for the show packs, but we might bend the rules today. There's not that many packs in the pack queue yet, but we'll get some for watching the stream. Be sure to claim your drops. Exclamation point drops in the purple chat to get your free Donnie purple packs. Speaking of that, I better make sure I'm watching myself here on my spare phone, my old phone. So trying to get that sorted out. I'm able to go to my chat, but not to my stream. Let's try Nolan McLean again. Yeah, you just need to make sure your account's linked, and it should accumulate as you're watching Wee Boy. The artist known as Wee Boy, President. Got the burner phone. Johnny Boy, who's your favorite athlete of all time? John Navin, how are you, John? All right, we're at home and we're facing Johan Santana. Johan Santana and Carlos Santana. Great musical duo, also known to play a little baseball. But yeah, TikTok viewers, you guys control the timer, and if we open packs, we need 100 follows or 100,000 likes. Yesterday we got the 100 follows and we did a big opening for yesterday's stream. Today, Johnny Boy's first one in. Do you guys prefer to binge watch or watch one episode at a time? So, President, are you streaming today? Because you told me you were going to be streaming, and then I never got the message from you that you actually did go live. Or maybe this weekend. Bing, bing. Here's Byron Buxton. We are in Hall of Fame here. And that was right down the middle. You didn't yet. Okay. All right, so President, he's a binge watcher. Solo's a binge watcher. He's streaking. 90 stream watch streak. We should do something fun for 100. Raffaella's diving on the grass here. Thanks, Raffaella. We'll not hold that to a single. Hawk Bro has followed. How are you, Hawk Bro? Hey, remember the Hawk Tua gal? Whatever happened to her after her rug pull? How many collections have I done? All of them. No, not nearly enough. I'm just hoarding stubs and ripping packs for now. What? Hold on. You should do the Mariners and good. I don't like the Mariners. Screw the Mariners. I'm a Seahawks fan, not a Mariner fan. I'm an A's fan. A's taking on the Jays later today. Sorry, Hawk, bro. You may have came for Mariner content tonight or tomorrow. I'm a Mariner hater, unfortunately. Oh, good swing from Jeremy Burnett, and we're down 2 just like that. We're in ranked, and I'm in the 700, so we know it's on Hall of Fame. So this guy's whacking it. You're Seattle through and through. I'm happy you guys are getting the Sonics back. Sonics never should have left. But yeah, they're a rival to my A's. Can't wait for Supersonics for president. Bruh. Solo's got the channel redeemed there. Speaking of channel redeems, I don't know if I have my volume up so you guys can hear the game particularly well. We try to fix that on the fly. So yeah, when's the expansion supposed to happen? A couple years, right? For NBA, I think. Hype train success, opening up the hype train, and man, they have some good hype train emotes. There's one for us right there. Oh, we got the same one. Right on, President. Thank you for all the support to the community, and I'm glad that you like the stream enough to go out of your way to do all that. Soto's in the box. Probably like 28, 29. I wonder if LeBron and Steph will still be playing for that expansion year. Here to support. Yeah, you definitely have been. Thank you for all the help. Twitch is like we did it. No, President did it. Hoosier, how are you? Are the Hoosiers still in the big dance? It doesn't matter. They got the best football team in the land, for sure. Got to build the arenas. Yeah, you don't really want to play in a temporary situation, but I guess it could be okay. UI did not make the big dance, or IU, excuse me. Hardcore, college sports guy here. Good old DonyellFreak. Mauer's in, and we're trying to avoid more damage here in this ball game. Right, do I have my capture card cranked up? I don't. Here we go. Now you guys will hear the game sounds better. Let's see. Johnny Guy, Brooks, B, Lako, Colin, Hunter. Welcome in, guys. If you're on TikTok, come on in. Give me your best sports hot take on this fabulous Friday. TGIF. What's everybody doing for the weekend? Watching baseball and playing the show, probably.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
All right, that one just off the plate. The old comebacker right where the defense wasn't prepared to field it. Not what we wanted. Let's see. Ryan, Terrence, Capone, Burger. Welcome in. Burger. I see that there's cheese on your burger. Are you a cheeseburger boy? Or nah? Hey, if your balls aren't fresh, be sure to use creator code DFR15 for manscaped.com. You'll get 15% off and free international shipping from Manscaped when you use my creator code DFR15. Goldschmidt's in there. Got the bat hanging over his shoulder, and this guy just keeps getting hits. Hey, what's happening, Decon? How's your day been? Free international shipping. I wonder if they ship to, like, Antarctica and stuff. Probably not, but maybe. Let's see. It's crime slushy. Dude, how many accounts you got? Sneaking in here on another account. I'm glad you're here, though. They love B-Mutts. What's happening, Mutts? Posture check's bad. I gotta change the desk. I've been talking about it. When the new desk comes in, posture will be better because I can adjust the height. My monitor's a little low, so I get down here. Slushy season starts tomorrow. So what do you do to prepare for slushy season, sir? Xbox. It's Xboxes just came in and followed. Xboxes, who do you root for as a baseball fan? It's B from TikTok. Welcome in, B. One of my favorite letters. Solo wants the hat off. Solo, my hair's a mess, dude. What hat would you like me to wear, Solo? It's not really a mess. It needs to be trimmed is what it is. Solo's burning some points today, and he's earned them. Watched 90 streams in a row. Well, good luck to you, Imbutts. If you're so inclined, be sure to join Underdog. Use my code DYF. They'll take great care of you, and it helps me out tremendously when you guys download the Underdog app and use code DYF. Let's see, service. All your trailer, DOT inspection, and buy more equipment for Rick. Preparing for slushy season. Blue Jays hat. Everybody's favorite letter is K, says Flying High, according to his hitting. Bummer. I got contact Flying High. I would have been better off swinging and missing there. It's going to be a double play. I should have just took my K the way Flying High said. Oh, Harry's here. I don't know about Harry. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Must be a big Antonio Brown fan. So let's see. You're opening at the Washington State Spring Fair. That sounds awesome, buddy. How much is it for a large slushy at the fair, Rick, if I could ask? We are multi-streaming. We're talking to the buddies in the red and purple streams, as well as TikTok. The purple stream today has drops enabled, so you get free packs just for watching. Exclamation point drops if you need to double check that your account's connected. Oh, Joey's here. What's up, Joey? $10 free refills. That's not bad. Yeah, I wouldn't mind free refills for the day. I probably would take advantage of it, but not to the point where you would kick me out or anything. You got your packs already for the morning? You've been up for 4 hours watching MLB streams already? Because it resets daily, I believe. What in the world, says Solo? Yeah, this guy's pretty cracked for hitting so well in Hall of Fame here. Now we're pausing. I don't know why. Well, chance for me to hydrate. Well, it was. I was reaching for the water, and then he came back. Let's see. Went to class with your stream on the computer. All right, that's fair. How was class? Did you learn anything in class today? I bet they didn't tell you how to pull Shohei at that class. You gotta stick around here to see that. Yeah, my packs are better. My packs are juiced. Everybody's saying it. Yeah, so Chipper gonna watch out and come back. Oh, no profanity in here. Butts. They didn't teach you. You didn't go to finishing school today. Sorry, we had to hold that one up. The stream is rated PG most of the time. Not really same stuff. No, that's okay. No, you're fine. I feel like you've done more today than I have. I'm just kind of waking up, trying to get my stuff backed up to iCloud, which I don't even want to pay for iCloud, but I'm paying for it for a month, so I can update my freaking iPhone because there's no space left. I was deleting stuff yesterday, and my storage was going up as I was deleting it. Like, yeah, Apple, you're scamming. So you need to grind your MLB team. Does B-Mut. Detroit Tigers fan, the Poaching reviewer, Isaiah, Nico, Devin, everybody welcome in. If you guys are TikToking it today, if you're not following, sharing, and liking, what are you doing? We need you guys tapping and not napping over there. We get enough followers, we'll do a pack opening for you. Plus the timer over my shoulder goes up when you guys follow. So that would be huge. Johan Santana running me off the plate. Did the Cubs win yesterday? I honestly don't know. I didn't check any of the scores yesterday. My phone was ticking me off, so I didn't mess around with much of anything. Hey, Rick, thanks for the heart me. It puts you on the TikTok team, and we want everybody on the team. Hey, Ozzy Albies, blessing the heavens out in West Sacramento. They got. I'm sorry. How can you not be romantic about baseball? I'm expecting my boys to take the BTA today by the Blue Jays, so I'll be there tomorrow talking about it. Did I see the end of the Purdue game? I did not. No, I was ticked off at my phone. He may have just joined a minute ago, but I was on a rant about my iPhone. Wags is doing some nonsense where I uploaded some like family videos to a Google account, to Google Drive, and then it says that my storage is going up. So I cannot get enough space free to update my freaking phone. So I broke down and paid for iCloud. So I was messing with all that BS last night. And I didn't even like turn on the TV to watch any sports at all. Kind of forgot that they were playing. Precision rings, I recommend them. If you're going to buy them, use my creator code DF for Control Freak. So it's code DF for Control Freak. They'll give you a discount. Helps me out as well. It's been a while. How have I been? I'm good. How are you doing, Justin Bieber fan? Actually, it's got recognized by Justin Bieber. Here's the final play if I want to watch after the game. I do. 55 too tough. Thanks for following. Chipper just missed the 3-run swing. Would have been huge. We're in the 700s, so we're playing on Hall of Fame. Love this place for Joey Porter. Hey, Joey, we love it when you're here. Joey, have you been watching much baseball these first couple days? Wags, did you end up buying the game, or did you hold out this year? I remember last time I talked to you, you were thinking that you might not buy MLB this year. Now that you're at home for a little bit, maybe you want to grind Diamond Dynasty. Oh, game sharing with a friend. Perfect. Sharing is caring. And I think Clark's going to be out. Bummer. So we threatened but didn't cash it in. Brayard, I'm good. How are you doing, Bray? So 55 too tough. Who's 55? Is it White Chocolate, Jason Williams? I'm trying to think of who 55 was. Maybe you were number 55 in sports. If I need iCloud space, they have $9 for 2 terabytes. But yeah, it's a monthly fee. That's the BS on it, man. I don't like to give them any money for anything, and especially when I have enough free space on my phone that they're just scamming because they can't delete their files properly or whatever it is. That some junk files are not clearing, temporary files aren't clearing, that I had to go and buy iCloud. So it's going to be a one and done for me on the month. How much have I spent on my team? Whatever it costs to buy the game. I don't spend on stubs or anything. It's bad enough I buy the game. SDS doesn't really deserve the support, but we do it anyways. Because we like talking baseball, right? Faithful for life. Are you a 49er fan? Faithful for life? Because it looks like you have Pat Mahomes on your profile picture, so now I'm kind of confused. All right, so how are the Niners going to do this year? I think you guys had a pretty good offseason. Greenlaw returned, and Mike Evans is a nice pickup. They need to kind of crush the draft, but I think the Niners are going to be tough again. Really ready for you guys to fall off. All right, so Raffaello will get there, and then probably today I'll get that Pete Crow Armstrong. Need to buy a couple of cheap WBCs to get to the Pete Crow Armstrong part of it. I don't know if I shouted out Wags or not. I meant to. Oh, there's another Niner fan coming in. It's Jose Zapata. Jose, thanks for the heart, me buddy. Loving the baseball is Joey Porter. Cheetah, it's going okay. We're in the 700s trying to World Series push, I guess. I was tempted to jump into the event. I thought I would start here on Hall of Fame. Because if I started with All-Star and then try to jump up like from event 2 ranked, my timing will be worse. So I thought we just jump right into the frying pan thing today. As you can see, I've scored 0 runs so far, so got that going for me. But yeah, how are you doing, Cheetah? How did the Orioles go? I'm going to tell you, like I told my Cubs buddies here, I really don't know any of the scores or anything from yesterday. So I'm not trying to be a troll if it didn't go well. All right, Purdue, Texas. Curiosity took care of the cat, and it's getting rid of DonyellFreak too, maybe. First, I need to run this down with the Castro. I may have to replay that ball, or replay this this highlight. All right, so I'm looking at 77 all. Tenths of a second here. I thought Texas was going to throw that in. And so Purdue scored with the putback tip with 7/10. Very nice, Wags. I'm guessing Wags' heart rate was through the roof. I'm working on the mini seasons for sure. And the mini Russins as well. Perfect swing, and it's right to the shortstop. That's what I needed. Let's see. Orioles got the 2-1 win. You just got MLB The Show 26 a couple days ago for Faithful for Life. What are your initial impressions of the game, Faithful? Thoughts on the Mets? I watched about 4 innings of the Mets Pirates yesterday. I don't know who won the game. The Mets have a pretty good young owner there, new to the franchise owner, right? Cohen's been there like 5 years. He's definitely willing to spin, so that's probably the best thing about the Mets right now, is that you got an owner that's willing to go out and open the wallet book. Currently doing the WBC mini seasons is pretty good. Mets ended up winning that game 11-7. O'Neill Cruz was cruising for a bruise, and man, Paul Skeens is probably waiting for him in the locker room. Guy couldn't catch a fly. He was covered in honey yesterday. That was brutal to watch. Yeah, he was point shaving for sure. Braden Moore, welcome in. How are you, Braden? And I'm really jammed up on that. It might fluke in. It was such a bad contact. Kind of flukes in. It's off the right fielder. Our rookie home run hit his first home run, says Jaden. I don't think I got enough with Santana, unfortunately. O-season going to be better than Liverpool, that's for sure. Don't even bother with Liverpool right now, says Cheetah. You're new to Diamond Dynasty, so you suck. Your best player right now is the 80 overall Aaron Judge. That's okay. We all start at the start. I definitely would recommend, when you have time, go do all the moments. That'll give you a lot of packs and players to get you started there. Let's see. NBA Edit Master. He's hanging out in the red chat. How are you, Edit Master? Does anybody in chat have DirecTV? I think I'm the last one. I think I'm like their only customer. They gave me free extra innings yesterday. The young folks watching on TikTok don't even know what it is. Oh, we got an upgraded picture up to 87. Edit Master, I'm doing good. We're multi-streaming. The buddies in the purple chat are getting drop packs today. So if you like free packs, you can follow me over there. Same name as DonyellFreak across all the socials and all the streams. I don't like that I threw it above the strike zone frame and it looked like it didn't allow my opponent an opportunity to swing through. That shouldn't be a brushback pitch. Gotta hurry. It's Buxton. We'll get him at first. Here's Marte. Opponent's definitely got a bit better looking lineup than I do.
Ball inside.
I'm gonna get him to swing through. He must have been timing up on a fastball or something. And Santana will grab it. So after the top of the fourth, it's 2-zip. Trying to get ourselves on the board here. Candy, Target, Michael, Mason, and Braden, welcome in to the TikTok side. For those of you that are playing in Diamond Dynasty this year, who's been your favorite card? This Jesus Mate card's been great for me. My lineup's a little bit screwed up. I used the wrong lineup for mini seasons and was shuffling in and out some players, so I probably need to reset it after this game. Oh, that's a nice pitch. I like the new threads. Taylor Ward a lot for Cheetah. Yeah, that card looked like it had good stats. I'm going to chop the top of the sinker ball. So here's Smith. I'm close to getting P5, I believe. I got a few Jolt cards unlocked, but I haven't used any of them thus far. And that one's going to drop in. Just pulled Supercharge Andy Podges. How many guys got Supercharged yesterday? I should look and see if there's anybody I want to pop in the lineup temporarily. I guess everybody that was on a winning team probably got one. They did 100 guys Supercharged? Fine, I might be messing with you, but that's a lot, dude, if they charge up that many guys. George, Colby, Cam, welcome in, guys. If you're on TikTok, come on in. This is the spot to follow, share, like, talk sports. Jeremy Burnett seems like he must have a pretty nice swing. I tend to give up a lot of home runs to this card. This opponent got me. Somebody else has got me a couple times. I think in an event game. Let's see. Georgie, Colby, Raiden, Jordy, Too Smooth. Good to see you guys. So there's 13 supercharged. It seems like there's 100. Just flying high.
That's a ball.
We got JP. He's got the Texas logo, the Texas flag as his logo. JP, who's your favorite Texas University alumni of all time? And why is it Arch Manning? No, just playing. Maybe it's Vince Young or someone. Solo, how was dashing yesterday? Was it pretty good or no? Major Applewhite. Oh, there's a throwback name. I wonder what he's doing these days. Castro's got a shot at it. And he'll grab it. Storms cut it short yesterday. I'm good. How you been, Ray?
Hike one.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
We need everybody on the tap team over there. Liking, sharing, following, all the good stuff. He's the head coach at Southern Alabama. I guess he's doing all right for himself.
That's a ball.
Kind of wonder what that pays. Probably better than being a streamer. Let's see. Yo Ballers, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following. Lights are flashing for you. The timer's going up. Thanks for contributing to the time bank. And if we get 100 followers, we'll open all our packs. You only knew it because of college football 25. I meant to call the sinker, but now I'm too stubborn to step off the mound. Good thing you didn't hit it 500 feet. I would have regretted it. And we'll get a late swing out of Soto. It was right on the border. Here's Joe Mauer stepping in. He's going to slap it past second base. So we actually had a shot. A good throw would have got him. I'm surprised we had Santana actually covering the bag. I thought they had pretty much nerfed that out of the game. I don't know. I'm guessing he's probably close to being right. I didn't think that they opened that high, though, at 700 on the PS5 Pro. Tuck, welcome aboard. Who do you root for as a baseball fan, Tuck? Quake, same question for you. Who's your favorite baseball team? Thank you guys both for following.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
I remember looking at the information when they were getting ready to release them, and the price point was kind of high, and it didn't look like it was going to be that significant of an upgrade. So I wasn't really that interested in the Pro for the generation and a half console. Let's see, J2 Tough, thanks for jumping in. $699.99 with tax. There's no sales tax in Indiana. No, I don't know. I'm just playing. Braves and Dodgers for Quake. What if they play each other in the playoffs? Under that scenario, who do you root for, Quake? All right, Max Clark gets this on the board. Ooh, 749. Yeah, quick trip over to Delaware. The Cubs. Braves because you live in Georgia. Scared one day yours is not going to turn on anymore because it's so old. Do you have the same fear of the DonyellFreak stream not going live? Hey, Donnie, just stopped going live. You got too old. Broncos fan. Thanks for following. Who's your favorite Broncos player? Here is Rafaela stepping in. Rafaela needs to do what Max Clark just did. Barrel one up, buddy. Not that way. That was a good pitch to hit, too, but not the way I swung at it. Here's the rise. Gonna need the LeBron. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Notice. If I remember, I'll put it in as a go live notification tomorrow. Which I probably won't remember, but yeah, if I do, we'll swap it out there. So yeah, thank you to everybody that's following. The lights flash, timer goes up, and if we hit a community goal of 100 followers on the stream, we open all the packs. I do have quite a few packs in the pack queue. The president, he's in the purple chat. Not that president, our president, the purple president, not the orange one. And he wants us to open the packs. He started us off with a hype train over there. All right, Willie Castro gets us on the board. Hi, thanks for following. Hi, who's your favorite baseball team? Broncos fan, who do you root for? I'm guessing Broncos fan's probably a Rockies fan as well. Twitch, clip it. I told a joke, and we hit a home run. And then we hit a perfect out to shortstop. Vandy, welcome in. How are you, Vandy? Yeah, McLean's, he's did his job. Gave up too early. Got us through a few innings. I don't know if I want to turn him around or not, but let's do it. Got a lot of lefties in the lineup. Vandy, I'm doing good. Yeah, who do you root for as a sports fan? Like, who are your favorite teams? Yeah, touch some grass. Hi's a Braves fan as well. All right, we got a few Braves buddies in here. Who's everyone's favorite Braves, past and present? I got to go Del Murphy and Matt Olson personally. Remember when Ted Turner used to always get a lot of camera time at the Braves games? Back in the old days. The weather here is too miserable to touch grass. It feels bad for I'm the cheetah. Let's see. Titans, Vanderbilt, and the Red Sox. Do you think you would root for a Tennessee team? If you guys get like the Nashville Sounds being a MLB franchise? And they probably would give them a different name than the Sounds, but Nashville's supposed to be one of the expansion possibilities for Major League in the coming years. Can I shout out I'm the Cheetah? He streams. It's just been a bit since he has streamed. So you would become a fan of that franchise. Marcus Giles. Well, that's a good name. There's one I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I like it when you guys go on the deep tracks for the sports franchises. You booked a tea time for next Friday since you're off and your vacation starts, and the weather's supposed to be 35 degrees and rainy. Do you have the wet weather gloves? Got the rain jacket on. Be sure to just camp underneath some trees if it's pouring down hard. Cancel it, says Wags. Jack, thanks for ripping the follow button. Jack, looks like that may be yourself on your profile picture playing baseball. What position do you play, Jack, when you do play? The tied ball game here in ranked, it's 2-all. And we're looking to try to get the lead. Do you have the rain and the warm gloves? Yeah. If you got if you have your new driver that day, you might have to just go and deal with it. Jack's playing shortstop. Usually they put the best athletes short and up the middle there. So Jack must be pretty good. For anybody just tuning in, we are multi-streaming. We have three chats going. So if I'm reading off chat and you're saying I don't see that person in the chat, that's why. Solo's in the red chat as well. Sneaky Solo. You played pitcher and right field for 15 years. Did one of the buddies. Baloney, I think it is. I don't know if you're giving me some baloney or you really did play those positions.
No, that missed.
Better see that one on the shorts. Okay, well, I clipped it. As long as Uncle Dan gives me a decent clip, I'll put it in the queue. You got Road to the Show, drafted by Atlanta for high. Oh, that's nice. Jesus Mate takes it deep. All right, so we welcome Ottavino to the game with the gopher ball. You know what? Something funny happened yesterday. Not really funny. It was funny for SDS. Is that I was trying to fix my phone and I was in here uploading my stuff on my phone. So instead of browsing my phone, I was playing MLB The Show on my Switch 2 handheld. And I did mini seasons, 2 games at home. I did a second game just to make sure it wasn't a one-off glitch. The batter's eye here in Sutter Health Park didn't load, so I have overcast because I feel like overcast a little easier on my eyes. But I couldn't see the ball coming out of the overcast sky. When you take out the batter's eye, it was just like a little square thing that didn't go up behind the pitcher here. All I could see was trees. I don't even think the building up here was loaded in. So yeah, I couldn't see anything. Lost the first game. Second game, I was able to bunt cheese my way through and get the win. And then I started playing in Coors Park instead to grind out the Threads program and get some PXP. Now I'm just working on the mini season new Threads deal so I can get those cards. Miguel, thanks for following. Who do you root for as a baseball fan, Miguel? The artist known as Baloney says he broke his ankle during the summer and you lost your scholarship. Were you ever tempted to just rub some dirt on it and not tell the college coach that you had a broken ankle? Like, oh, hey, Baloney's not really running around too well out there. Well, hey, that's all right. Just, you know, do the 2 socks or something, kind of give it a wrap, Kurt Schilling style. Sorry, Baloney. I'm sorry that you lost your scholarship in all seriousness. If you're not messing with me. You haven't even followed the stream, I don't believe, so I do feel like you might be trolling. But if you're not trolling, you're not trying, is what I was told. Let's go to Ryan Helsley, here out of the bullpen. And he's probably sitting on the 4 seam, so let's throw him the cutter and see if he goes out in front.
No, that's out.
Wag's probably not even bringing his golf clubs. Let's see, still dealing with it now. It was 10 years ago. Been following for a while. Well, welcome back to the stream. I don't remember chatting with you. I broke both bones in my leg playing football at a family reunion with my cousins. And had a cousin who I didn't actually know particularly well. It was a large reunion. That was a nurse, so she made me a splint on a picnic bench until ambulance came and took me to the hospital and got a more permanent solution on the leg there. So yeah, no, it sucks having the injuries, man. Sorry that you lost out on getting to have some more fun though throughout your collegiate career or your younger years playing sports. Yeah, so my right leg flying high, no joke. When the weather changes, they say it's the barometric pressure in the atmosphere. I'll feel pain in the brake area in my right leg. So like, like the old timers would say like, oh, the lumbargo's acting up or whatever they would say. I literally have that, but it only happens like once or twice a year. Usually when it's going to get cold after it's been warm, I'll get that little bit of achiness. But yeah, it's just playing. I have a cousin literally named Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan ran into me. He's a lot shorter than I am. I was like 17 at the time. And he just, his knee went into my leg. My leg was planted and both bones broke. Wasn't even sure what was going on at the moment. I was more concerned about him because he ended up on the ground and I stayed on my feet, even though the right leg was not straight anymore. Tyler Pettit, welcome in. Your son wants to play this year for Bologna. Oh, very cool. How old is your son, if you don't mind me asking? I have some youth players in this household. I have soon-to-be 5 and 7-year-old daughters, and my son is 9. The 7 and 9-year-old are going to get to play together on Coach Pitch, so that'll be a lot of fun. Used to have that when you were younger for solo. PS6 is going to be $1,300. Wags and Cheetah, I'm not ignoring you guys. I just know that you're cross-chatting, so I felt like just let you have at it, which is more than welcome here in the stream. Colin, welcome into the stream. Thanks for following, Colin. So he's 4. Oh, that's a great age to get started. My hometown, they have 3 4-year-olds, and then it's 5 6, and then it's 7 8 9. As far as like Parks and Rec, I think next year we'll probably do Little League because I keep hearing Little League's a little more competitive and serious. And we'll get Soto to swing through with a heater. And he quit. GG's. I didn't think that guy was going to quit. Would you quit down 1? He still had 2 turns at bat. He was out hitting me. That's weird that he quit out. But we'll take the win and Twitch clip it. We like the clips. We're knocking on the door of a World Series push. We'll see if we get there. If I start backing up the other way, like if I drop 2 in a row, we'll probably just pause it there and play some event to chill out with. Those of you on TikTok, you control the time bank, the lights flashing. Well, that happens for anybody following on any of the platforms, but TikTok, you guys control the timer. And if we do the pack opening, so I have a little queue, a modest queue of packs. We need 100 followers to open all the packs, so please follow, share, and like the stream. And I mean, if you want to throw me a universe, go for it. We'll stream a lot longer. The timer will go up significantly if you do. Let's see, 5 basketball, Rings of Saturn. How's it going, 5 basketball? Posting that in chat. Spoiled it, dropped the wells. Yep, we like those well gifts for sure. It's a little laggy, but not terribly. We'll throw Logan Webb. Hey, Baloney, thanks for hanging out with us. Good luck to your son when he gets started on T-ball this coming year. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you get a good coach if you're not coaching yourself. Some of the coaches make the experience way more fun than other ones do. But we have fun no matter what. I try to make it a fun day when we go to practice, and of course the game days are fun. Let's see. Solo, he fills some bacon cooking. Warm up the bacon grease. We haven't had any trolls come in yet. Kind of missing the trolls. Need somebody here to stir things up. Maybe Tight Spot will play the role of a troll. Tight Spot, give me your best hot take for the day. Baloney drops a racing helmet on us. No way, man. Thanks, Baloney. All right, the big gift coming in from Baloney. That'll pump up the timer. And hopefully supercharge that algorithm. If you guys are browsing the For You page, come on down. Solo says there's got to be a clown coming in soon. Yeah, it's Friday, right? Somebody stayed home from school. Some delinquent is going to come in with some broccoli head logic soon. Here's DD Gregorius. Got tongue-tied there. Dutch Dynamite. DD Gregorius. One of the great swings in the game. And here's Carlos Santana. I have the Gregorius card, but I'm leaning more into switch hitters, so I don't have a spot to put him in right now. I mean, I guess I just need to make a spot if I want to play with him that much. Oh, left that hanging. You have so many cards now that you don't even know who you want to use in ranked for solo. I definitely prefer the switch hitters so I don't get jammed up as much. Same hand side. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that are really similar right now. A lot of lineup choices. If you're, have a swing preference or a team preference, feels like everything's right in that high 80s, low 90s for a lot of the program cards. Defense and speed so far, you're liking this year. Yeah, it definitely helps a lot. We love John B with the share. Thanks for sharing the stream, John. Hope to see the entire John community come in and hang out with us. The Real Tight Spot, he's got all the links. He's got multiple accounts on the different socials, but I hope you guys will check him out. Really nice guy. Solo, yeah, Solo, where's the updated command, dude? We need to plug Solo when he comes in. You guys watch 90 straight streams. Cage W.34. Thank you for following, Cage. Cage, who's one athlete you would not want to be locked in a cage with? My initial thought was Draymond, but I don't know. May not be the right answer. Yasiel Puig. Yeah, Puig's a great answer. You're trying to get 50 followers so you can stream. Hi, I'm going to give you a pass on the self-promo. No self-promotion in stream, but I'm not going to time you out because you already followed and you've been hanging out. Andy, welcome in. Zach Attack, how are you, Andy? Flying High doesn't want to be locked in a cage with Puka Nakua. Zach Attack, which athlete would you not want to be locked in a cage with? I mean, I'm sure there's more than one answer, but which one would you prefer to be not locked in there? All right, see, this is what happens. Now we got everybody promoting. No, Ollie, you can't get follows here. Might lose an ear. Mike Tyson says Zach Attack. Trapped in a cage, chilling, or fight to the death. Fight till somebody's knocked out. Till the referee stops it. How about that, Tony? We don't need anybody passing away. It's not MTV Celebrity Death Match or something.
That's the ball. That's
Oh, what's up, Coach Parker? Game day 1-0-1 so far. That's awesome, Coach. What's not awesome is my shortstop not picking up the ball, but it is what it is. Yeah, Mike Tyson would be scary. What about like Brittany Griner or somebody though?
That's the ball.
I feel like Brittany would beat me up. I was trying to think of some good like WNBA names to throw out.
See ya.
The Boogeyman and his worms. Solo doesn't want to deal with them. But yeah, Coach Parker, do you have MLB The Show? Are you planning to play this year? Trying to get my pickoff move was pretty slow. It's okay, hi. Yeah, in general, it's considered like bad etiquette, and people don't care about etiquette anymore. But when you're in somebody's stream, self-promotion's typically a big no-no. If you pop by my purple chat and I know that you're a streamer, I do try to shout out everybody that I know streams. In fact, most of my regulars have a command, and I can just shout them out when they come by.
No, he's safe.
I thought that was hit so crisply that we could go around the horn, try to get that lead runner, and definitely get the trail runner. Instead, I got nobody out, and this inning is just kind of insisting upon itself. Shortstop bobbled the ball. We had a delayed start animation around the horn from Chipper, and he had 2 on with nobody out till we got that jam up to left field. Here's Will Smith.
That's the ball. Hit run.
But hey, live and learn, right? Hi. That's how it goes. Good luck on your streaming endeavors. All right, Smith will swing through. Logan Webb trying to pitch out of the jam. He didn't pitch out of the jam to start the season against the Yankees. The Bronx Bombers got the best of them. You're beating the Orioles 14-0 in the top of the first inning, playing at the Braves. What did the Orioles do to the Braves?
Low ball.
Let's see, just moved, haven't been on since early day. Hopefully tonight or this weekend, get back to grinding the game for fun. Well, congratulations on the move, Coach Parker. Are you still in the Long Island area, or did you relocate? And I took the wrong defender there. I was gonna load to home and thought I better cancel and throw to third. So this has been defensive errors out the wazoo in this this half inning. A lot of them are on me, and some of them are on the game. That one's gonna slip through, so now it's a 2-run advantage for my opponent. Thought I had it on the dive there to spear that one, but not the case. All right, so Webb having some poor defense play behind him.
Ball. That's in.
Moncada hitting the top of it. We got Hayden coming in. Hayden, who's your favorite baseball team?
Ball.
If you have a favorite team. If you don't, we'll ask a different question. Question of the day today is, do you prefer binge watching or watching one episode at a time? Bella's in the house. What's up, Bella? How's life up north? I feel like I haven't got chat with in a bit. Who's your team this year? What do you mean, Chris? I always root for the A's. I'll root for the A's till they're gone. Then we'll see if I root for anybody. User PT, welcome in. Thanks for following, user. Or for watching. User chatting in the red chat.
That missed. That's the ball.
Binge watch till the end of the season, then you wait a day for the next season. That's a good idea, Cheetah. Don't try to watch like 9 seasons in 2 days or something. See, Hayden's a Reds fan. How about your favorite Reds player, past and present, Hayden? Reds are kind of an interesting franchise. I like Ellie De La Cruz a lot. Eric Davis was fun to watch. Chris Sabo, through the years, they've had some great players. Yeah, it's trying to hit that through the hole, but we'll roll over on it. Still on Long Island, just temporarily, until you find the right home for purchase. You're in the same town, Amityville. Horror was a few miles away. The Goat 39 has jumped in. Ellie and Votto. Votto for Tony. Goat. Yeah, who do you root for as a baseball fan? We're talking to some Reds buddies right now. That's pretty cool, Coach. I didn't realize the Amityville Horror was that close to you. And I will get froze up. I thought that was breaking in and was going to be a ball. Wasn't ready to hit. Nathan, welcome to the stream. How are you, Nathan? He goes to Brewers fan. Grew up a Mets fan and followed Darryl Strawberry to the Dodgers. Yeah, Strawberry was exciting to watch when he was in the batter's box. I think the Mets inducted him into the Mets Hall of Fame last year. I want to say they had a ceremony for Strawberry recently. Love the 80s, or excuse me, the 90s Braves for Chris. Yeah, I think about moving, but it's tough to find something better than where you may be in the first place. Nathan's a Guardians fan. Is there going to be a creepy this year? I'm sorry, Chris. I'm not sure if I know what you mean. At that last inning, I didn't feel like I pitched too bad with Webb. Just had a lot of defensive miscues that happened. Hopefully we can settle down and try to rally back. 3-peat. Oh, a 3-peat. Yeah, possibly. Dodgers should be the team to beat, right? Until somebody dethrones them. Whether you like it or not. If you're a Dodger fan, you like it. If you're a fan of anybody else, you're probably getting tired of them. Well, that cutter's been effective down there. Let me try it again. Got that a little too far in. Trying to downsize for Joey. Joey, don't you live close to your brother, or am I misremembering?
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The Brewers put up 14 yesterday. Looks pretty good. They gave Miz some run support against the White Sox, I guess. I didn't know any of the results yesterday. I got sidetracked and didn't watch much of the opening day stuff. My favorite team, doesn't play till today, so it's opening day for me, guys. Ryder G, thanks for following, Ryder. Ryder, who do you support as a baseball fan? You want everybody to be like Ryder, please follow. Everyone that follows, the timer goes up, lights flash, and if we get 100 total, we'll do a big pack opening. An extra reason or two for you guys to follow in. Right, so Clark gets us an infield hit. Ryder's a Philly fan. Ryder, I like to ask, who's your favorite player, past and present, from your team? So being a Philly fan, who are your favorite Phillies, past and present? Well, I was trying for the bunt and run. He pitched out. We still got the base stolen. Now the double play is out of order. Very similar to a McDonald's ice cream machine. It's out of order, guys. And Raphael, a weak contact. It will not flare in, unfortunately, for me. I don't think he has a fastball, right? Oh, he does. He has a fastball, cutter, and sinker. The Cubs, we look like trash yesterday, says Eat. Cubs will bounce back. Lights are flashing awfully blue. Did one of you guys subscribe on the TikTok chat? Or maybe it's a delayed follow or something. Whatever happened, thank you guys. Lights were going nuts for a minute. Lost to the Nationals. But that was yesterday. Today's a fresh day. And we'll get to third on the advancement. But need some runs here. Favorite player, Robert Roberts for Rider G. That's a good answer. I feel like we don't get a lot of different names in the chat. Just a little bit too far in front. Down on the handle there. And we do not get a run on the board. No, we won a game earlier. This is game 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
I'm sitting like mid 700s, so if we had a hot session, we might hit World Series. Who knows? And Santana just misses grabbing that one. Struggling to hit the ball with a PCI. It happens to all of us, buddy. Have you considered changing your PCI? What you have on the screen there, Doctor? Can occasionally be a slump buster for some of you guys. I tend to stay very consistent with the PCI I use, but you know, if you're struggling on one and you've never had success with it or you don't love it for whatever reason, yeah, switching it up can be good. Using diamonds. A lot of people having success with that. Rajay Davis and Chisenhall were your favorite players growing up. I enjoyed watching Rajay as an athletics fan for a lot of years too. And that one didn't get far enough in. Marte pulls the hands in, barrels it up, and the lead doubles just like that. Felt like I was kind of cruising along. He hadn't had a lot of great contact. His 2-run inning was a lot of defensive miscues. Not to discredit my opponent, but we were kind of struggling to field the ball. That was a great swing, though. All right, so Marte into right field. Now we need a grand slam just to level it. Let's see if we can start chipping away against Eduardo Rodriguez. Going to miss Ricky Henderson in the game this year. You and I both, man. I'm disappointed they couldn't get Ricky's rights. I'm assuming the family wanted more money than SDS wanted to allocate. Asa and Doctor, thank you both for following. Who do you each root for as baseball fans? All right, off the end of the bat there for Santana, and down we go. Yeah, Ricky not being in the game is very disappointing for me. I'm glad they still have McGuire, but Ricky was like right there as one of my favorites of all time too. And we got a good rip by Albies, but it's going to go foul. That sinker, I feel like it's going to come in slower and drop more. Kind of got a flat, fast finish to it, and I'm late again on it. Hey, what's up, QT Strick? How you been?
That's the ball down.
Do I collect baseball cards like McGuire and Henderson? I do, Evan. At least I have over the years. Not nearly as active now, but yeah, I'll treat myself to a card here and there. I like McNeil. Yeah, McNeil's a nice veteran presence that they added to play some second base for us, and he's from Northern California, so hopefully he'll thrive there. He's been a career Met, so he's got it used to being in the A's organization, which I don't think it's a first class organization, but he seemed like he was up for it on the interview I heard. I think he's looking forward to getting on a lot of golf being out in California. Not that New York doesn't have golf, but that's kind of what he was talking about. Apparently he's a really good golfer for McNeil. Let's see, you have a couple of Ricky Henderson rookie cards if I'm interested. I have a Ricky tongue twister there. I have a Ricky rookie myself. I don't know, man. If you guys want to do any card trading, would recommend that you click on my profile. My link tree's there, and there's a section especially for it in my Discord server, which is the cards and collectibles section. The A's play in Sacramento for two more seasons, Coach. At least that's the stated plan. There is an option for an additional season, which would be a fourth season there, if their Vegas Mirage doesn't get built before then. They're going to play a few games in Vegas this year, though, in the minor league park, to try to juice up the Nevada fans. Favorite non-A's player? Currently, it might be Judge. Judge is from my mom's hometown, and it's a really small little farming community. Although the A's drafted Judge out of high school, he's elected not to sign. Right, long run, trying to battle back in this ranked game. Wouldn't it technically be Curry? If you pull a Donny Atani, you're going to do the twerk in his solo. Friend with the equal sign. Thanks for following. Who do you root for? Equal sign. We're doing math out here. Oh, that got a lot of the plate. Trying to throw that down and away. Ended up pretty much over the heart.
Track 2.
And Trout gets a 3-run shot. Bummer. Thought he was out in front and going to get weak contact. Trout stayed back on that one. Threw 2 cutters, and I thought I was going to sequence him well. This game is getting hairy here, guys. We need a touchdown just to level it. But we got to battle. You don't quit out of ranked games. You think this game, it's more advantageous not to get the perfect swing, says I'm the cheetah. If it doesn't elevate, it's probably bad, cheetah. Ball's getting to the defender faster for a double play or something. All right, down big, but we're trying to rally. We had 2 errors in that one inning. Got us behind, but he's had a couple of great swings since then. Maybe disconnect will save me. Help me out, Ramon.
Ball.
Right, Chipper on the top. Third baseman's got it. He's going to get Chipper out. Be sure to claim your drops if you're watching in the purple stream. It is free to do so. Exclamation point drops to ensure that you're connected for your free purple packs. And Max Clark not able to get that towards second. Just trying to get a runner and get something going. Let's see, Detroit Lions fan, Great V, Pickles, User 61, Andre, welcome into the stream, guys and gals. Sometimes that sinker that he's throwing is the cross body motion. I keep thinking it's going to miss him for a ball. I'm thinking it's going to finish in here, so I'm trying to hold back on it. And Rafaela gets around on that cutter, but left fielder's got just enough to get there. First in accumulating speeding tickets. What's going on, Denso? Yeah, ticket. He needs a ticket. Denso, what do you think about Kubiak and what's going on in this offseason for the Raiders? I should have asked Flying High, too. Got a couple Raider buddies in. We get the nice diving stop. He gets up quick, and we get a little web gym. We need that, considering how rough this has been. There we go. I couldn't remember the command. Been a while since we had you on this side. Usually you're TikToking these days. Think we're set to be Super Bowl contenders. I like it. Kev coming in with the big gifted. Thanks so much, Kev. Kev gifting 5 to the community. And I didn't even know Kev was there. Thank you, Fred. That's huge. Wags just subscribed. Joey Porter, Snowman, David Wolf, and Matthew Clarkey. Some of the regulars. Ashton, thank you for becoming a TikTok follower. How are you, Ashton? Yeah, Kev, how's everything been? Are you playing the show this year by chance? And if so, are you liking it? If you guys get a chance, please consider donating to cdservices.org. They help children with disabilities with all their needs. Again, that's cdservices.org. We need a lot of runs here. Joey loves this place. Now you don't have to watch any ads, Joey. This is a tough game, man. Unlucky. I committed a couple of defensive errors. You know, sometimes the game just gets you. Sometimes you take a bad path or something. But he's rightfully blasted his home runs, though, John. Which happened after the errors, so... You know, I didn't have to give up bad contact the way I did defensively. Good contact for my opponent. So Ryan Cortez is in. How are you, Ryan? And he's settled in. He's pitching a good game with this Rodriguez card. You're indeed playing the show this year, and you've been enjoying it for Kev. Always love the early game grind. Yeah, it's nice when there's a little bit more variety of lineups and players that are out there that are popular. I do think the first month or two is usually the best. Ray with the star. Thanks for following, Ray. So we're still battling. Logan Webb's still out here despite allowing up 7. A couple of those were unearned. And, yeah, can't win them all, but we're going to try. Bad play there from Willie Castro. No way, that's a multi-way watcher. Now he's in the TikTok chat. This thing is blasted out to left field. I don't think Castro's going to get it. And I overcharged it. So, that's not good. Can we still enable the ribbon off the wall defensively? Because I always forget to do that. Hey, Dad, thanks very much for the TikTok bros. We're hoping for 100 TikTok followers before the timer expires. If we get there, we'll do a massive pack opening. Now, massive is probably stretching it. We'll do a modest pack opening. Opened a lot of them yesterday. That's my second error with Jesus Mate. I don't think he's supposed to be a bad defensive card. He's had a couple of them that he's just botched today. Dad, thank you for the dolphin.
That's a ball.
Typical Castro plays. Thank you for the league basketball. Don't think I've seen that one previously. And for the finger heart. Very natural motion for Italians like myself. Speaking of the Italians, they beat Northern Ireland yesterday. They got to win one more to get qualified for the World Cup. And Italy's good at breaking their supporters' hearts and not getting into the World Cup. So we'll see what happens. Des, thanks for the additional rows as well. All right, so we get a double play. Trying to keep this at 7. Don't want to get mercy rolled. But if you do, you do. They'll probably get in, says I'm the cheetah. Baden Baker, how are you, Baden? We've had a few heartbreakers in the World Cup qualifying, over the last decade or so. I still don't even know how we snuck through there and got that Euro championship. May have been because of the COVID times. I watched every one of those games, though. Really enjoyed that Euro run, and of course winning a couple of shootouts to claim the crown. Colton, welcome in, and thank you for following, Colton. Colton, who is your favorite baseball team? Everybody that's new, who's your favorite baseball team? Matt, 88 Ice is there. What's happening, Matt? Matt, do you have any fun weekend plans coming up? Somebody in chat should definitely walk by my opponent and bump his modem off the desk. Riley is fishing. Riley, what type of fish do you like to fish for? Matt doesn't have any plans yet. They've been serious underachievers for the past 10 years. Kev is new. He's an Orioles fan. Heard the Orioles got the win yesterday. That cheetah fella told me the Oriole result. Mate trying to make up for his bad glove today. gets one into center field. Gabriel Cash says, Mariners, let's go. I'm an A's fan. Mariners need to go lose 162 games. Sorry, Mariner buddies. I do the evil churn from being a Seahawks supporter, and it's all rah-rah Pacific Northwest until baseball season. Riley's a Red Sox fan. Who's your favorite Red Sox player on that current squad? Yeah, I have not barreled up a cutter. Keep looking for that sinker away. Then when the cutter comes in, I'm hitting it towards the handle of the bat. Not literally, of course, just pixels on a screen, but you guys know what I mean. I need to open some packs for you guys too. Some of the real life packs. I got them handy here. Or all the support. Need to get the names on the wall, but I'm kind of behind on the names. You wonder how many people play this game will either become Royale fans or haters, since they're always the first default team. Oh, that's true. I hadn't even really thought about that or considered it, but yeah, you probably picked up a few fans in the fan base over the years. Let's throw the Williams card to get some threads progress, I guess. You bought some new Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, I always mispronounce it. You guys always have to spell it out for me. Cards that came out. Got a crazy hit yesterday. Wouldn't let you send it on TikTok. I wonder why. TikTok's filtering the wrong stuff. Riley says Trevor Story for favorite current Red Sox. That's a good answer, Riley. Well, congratulations on the big pull, Matt. We'd love to see it in the cards and collectibles section of the Discord server if you like posting. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, that looks easier on my eyes. We got Ethan coming through with a fall. How are you? Are those as in demand and as crazy as the Pokemon cards are right now? Because I've seen some Pokemon stuff that's been hitting just like my social media feeds where people are glitching the machines. The vending machine's only supposed to let you get like a couple of transactions, but one guy figured out a way to get every box out of the machine, and he was like hoarding them all to flip them on the secondary market. I know the sports card collectible market went pretty crazy during the pandemic times. I assume it's still very sought after, but maybe not as in demand because everybody's able to get out and about a little bit more. They started doing full art cards for them, so it's on the come up. All right, Jackson Churio. Trying to get him swing and miss. He swung through a couple. He'll pop that out to center. We need some crooked numbers and quick. If you're watching in the Red platform or the TikTok platform, drops are enabled this stream, and I think through the weekend on Twitch. If you want to join us there, same name as DonyellFreak. For those that don't know what drops are just you hang out, you watch the stream, and you get free packs for the game. They have a couple cards out there that are 13,000 and 30,000. Are they one of one, Matt, or is there more than one? So you got one for 340. Now, will you look to sell it or hang on to it? There's two cards that only have 100 copies each. Blaze, France, Austin, Andrew, Josh, Rowan, and Jose, welcome in, guys and gals. And I swung through that one, thought it was breaking down more. You're probably going to get it graded and hold since it's technically first edition. Sounds like a good plan. In hindsight, I wish I had sold off my entire Mark McGwire collection when he broke Sosa's record and then bought back. But you didn't really know how things were going to play out. Because I remember like the 85 Topps McGwire card. I had a few of them back then. They ballooned up to $400 on eBay when he chased down Maris back in 1998. So yeah, there was a huge demand for his stuff. Not saying that you should be selling, Matt, but you know, if you had the crystal ball and you knew how everything was going to go, you'd always time the market perfectly. TBM, welcome in. Thanks for following, TBM. That's just kind of the game in a nutshell there. Should have had an out, but ended up having the ball bounce off somehow. Had a lot of those in this one. May not have the best defensive infield currently. Cole, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Cole. So let's see, Cole, TBM, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? We're trying to make it to 100 followers and do a pack opening for you guys here in the community. And I threw it quick and I didn't throw it within the frame. He'll advance to third. Mason loves Alea. Mason, welcome in. How are you doing? How's Alea doing? I'm guessing you're doing well if you still got that as your display name. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? Who does she root for? Have a good rest of the stream. Gotta run. Kev, thanks for all the support, buddy. I'm glad you've been lurking and you're enjoying the show this year. Hope to chat with you soon. Kenny, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Kenny. Am I winning? Are you winning, son? I don't know. Let's play through the game, Hunter, and find out. I'm about to activate my power at bat, which is worth 8 runs. John, I don't know. Don't talk about Mason's lady. BB30, welcome in. Do I want a one-on-one? No, you didn't even bother to follow the stream. If you're not interested in the stream enough to want to bother to follow, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to line up a match with you. Excuse me. The allergies getting to me. Hunter, thanks for following. You are on a 5-minute timeout, though. Landon, welcome aboard. Thanks for jumping in. Landon's our second Fisher profile account here in the last few minutes. What type of fish do you like to fish for, Landon? That one barreled up, but Eduardo Rodriguez got his confidence through the roof, and why shouldn't he? He's about to put a goose egg on us. So 101 off the bat for the out. And unfortunately, Santana going to end the game there. So we threatened a couple of innings. Didn't really string together a lot of hits, obviously. And defense really undid me there a lot. Gave up a couple of moonshots, though. So no matter which way you slice it, opponent deserved the win. So good game to them. Have a good stream. Yeah, thanks for being there, BB30. Tony Fur, welcome in, Tony. So opponent goes up. We were within a few points. He goes up just under World Series, and I'm back down to 720. I think if I go under 700, we'll probably jump to the event. For those of you following, here is the pack goal that we're trying to get 100 followers for. Not as many packs as we'd like, but I didn't have as much time to grind yesterday. Usually we'll always open the packs if we get 100 follows. Or 100,000 likes if you guys prefer to just sit there and tap the screen. We like that too. And thanks everybody for participating. We got 43 followers on this current session. Reminder, it is a multi-stream, so we're streaming to different platforms. That's why you'll hear me reading off chat from different places. And if you like, join the purple chat. There are free packs this weekend, so the drops are on. I just claimed one of my purple packs right now. Oh, I should fix my lineup. Got too much speed where it doesn't belong. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Just having Made in the 2-hole. Jason Tatum is the GOAT. Ooh, I don't know about that, but thanks for following, Jason. And we're going to face Christopher Sanchez, so we'll deal with another lefty on the bump. Who's been more important to the Celtics championship team and contending team over the last few years? Tatum or Brown? I'm kind of a Tatum hater. His personality grinds my gears. Just took a 10-minute nap for Joey Porter. And you didn't hear any ads thanks to Kev. EJS23, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, EJ.
Inside ball.
Yeah, same name there, Landon. Yeah, same name across all the socials as DonyellFreak. Boski, good to see you, Boski. Boski, thanks for the heart me. The Ant-Man is the goat, says Boski Bo. You know what? I've seen so many Anthony Edwards memes over the years. Sometimes I can't remember what's a meme and what is real life. And there's times where I just will see it and I won't bother trying to source if it's a real tweet or something that somebody made up. He's an interesting guy for sure. Excellent basketball player though. Landon, thanks for becoming a purple follower. Good to have you in the stream, Landon. Landon just made the journey from TikTok to get some free packs. Landon, if you want to make sure your account's connected, you can type !drops in the chat. So I'm playing on Hall of Fame. Of course, a little harder sledding on these Hall of Fame games to rack up the runs. Just got a piece of it with Santana to stay in the at-bat. Boski, do you have any fun weekend plans coming up? Not a bad swing, but it should stay in the yard. And unfortunately not hit weak enough to fall in front either. Tommy, if I wrap up, I'll raid another MLB stream, so you're safe to lurk here. Now I'm noticing this platform is running different ads now, where if you aren't there to watch actively, then it like pauses your stream, which is annoying. That I can't control. That's just something going on the platform. It seems like it works better with Microsoft Edge currently than it does with Google Chrome as far as browsers. We play and off on Sunday. Right on, coach. That's a nice weekend. Let's see, you got some Palm Sunday activities and watching some baseball for Boski. Oh, that's nice, Boski. I forgot. Today's Good Friday, huh? For those that celebrate. Everybody getting the fish sandwiches. Oh, it's next Friday. It's Good Friday. Okay, I jumped the gun, Cheetah. Opponent got that infield hit with a speedster, draws a walk, and then hits the 3-run bob. Well, I'm playing some tough players here. No chance to rob that one. Let's see, Cheetah's off on Good Friday. Coach, he's also locked in for Good Friday next Friday. So it's Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and then Easter Sunday, I guess, is the order. And I don't know if I'm missing anything in the observable, religious holidays there. Why am I getting so many dropped animations? Like, how does Shipper not build that? I feel like last couple of games, everything is clanking off my player's mitts. This is no good. Now I can't select the pitch. Oh, there it goes. I hit square like 5 times. Didn't feel like it was super laggy in the menu, so I just went ahead and went with it. Not that that's the reason my opponent's leading. Like he blasted it with Tatis, but yeah, the Major League parks tend to lag a little more. We'll blame it on that. Byron Buxton, he's too fast. We will not double him off. Lamine, welcome in. Oh, I didn't even get what I wanted there. Got into the bear down thing. I don't really care for the bear down deal. I was trying to slide step, and then I held it. Didn't see him take a lead, and we clanked it off the mitt. Smith doesn't have pop time. Too easy to steal. Hit a homer for a Galaxy. What if I give up a homer for a Galaxy, friend? I've already done that in this inning. But thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team? And we'll get a diving play for the out, but the run comes across. Let's see, Mets fan. Mets fan's feeling good after yesterday. Did they change first and third still on PlayStation? You should be able to point your left analog stick at the first base runner and still second. It seems to be triggering the runner breaking home, though, a lot for me, coach. I've had it like 2 or 3 times unintentionally sent that runner from third to the plate, which I don't obviously want to do. So I'm not sure what's going on with that mechanic. I think it's some type of bug happening in the game on the online play. Haven't noticed it offline much. Let's see. Jesus, believe in you. How's it going, Jesus? And a little underneath it there for Castro. Of course, he got Buxton out there. Good one to have in giant center field because of all the deep territory. Triples alley and all that stuff. But yeah, everybody, please jump in. We like to get the follow train moving along there on the TikTok side. Won our first game of the day. Got to the mid 700s. And next couple games have been a little tougher. That one's a ground rule double. 33 minutes left guaranteed on the session. Is the game worth the money? I don't know, Sean. Depends on a lot of factors. Really depends on you and how much you value the $70 that it takes to buy the game. Cam says 33 minutes. No. Leak, thanks for the rose. How are you, Leak? Cam hits us with the Galaxy. Thanks, Cam. Be on a bit longer now. I was trying to advance to third immediately. Got the trap animation there where I'm diving back, but I had hit L1, so it gets it on the delay, and then I'm off the base. Opponent read it and blast me there for the double play. Had a couple of those last few days. But Cam, thank you. That is huge. Let's see. Wildview needs to get to warming up some bacon grease, Cam. I don't know if you like to get him or you want me to. But yeah, I'll see him later. All right, Witherholt, he's supercharged stepping in. Cam, thank you for the gold medals as well. Yeah, a little delayed on my pitch selections here. Yeah, thanks for taking him out, Cam. So back-to-back gold medals. Some serious time added to the stream. Just need everybody hitting like and follow now. They're in TikTok. Got plenty of time to hit our follow goal. And drop a follow on Cam if you guys are in the TikTok chat. Okay, so Sanchez settling in. I need to get some hits racked up against him. Cutter, slider, circle change in the 4-seam. A little late. That might drop in front of Tatis. See, streams coming soon, hopefully, for Cam. You think you're going to stream sports games, Cam, or will you jump into something else as far as streaming content when you do start streaming? Getting the PC soon, be able to multi for Cam. Yeah, now that the restrictions are off most of these platforms, like why wouldn't you want to multi-stream and try to connect with more viewers in more places at the same time? Max Clark's going to roll it over the mound. And maybe we've got something brewing here. Probably a huge variety for Cam. Unknown with the shrug emoji. Thanks for following, Unknown. I was thinking the bunt and run with Rafaela could be good. he's not going to panic and we won't score off that play or slip it through to the outfield. But we have Gervais stepping in. Thought it was a sinker. Just trying to load up and hit it to right field. So he went cutter slider. And jumped at that one with Leo. I think it's gonna fluke in. I'm not sure though. No, Buxton's there. And Chipper not fast enough, I don't think, to score. It was up the line. So, you know, in hindsight, maybe Chipper would have got around it.
Ball one. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Let's see, Norman, Presto Bay. Welcome in, guys.
Ball, that's inside.
Our favorite couch enjoyers there, too. Chirette, welcome in. Thanks for lighting up the lights, Chirette. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? Chase, welcome in. Thanks for following, Chase. Just late on that swing. Almost had it down the line. Getting some hard contact, but not in play. And he'll throw over on the disengagement. Grady, welcome in. How are you, Grady? All right, so the base is full of DonyellFreaks. We're looking for a big 2-out swing. It's Carlos Santana stepping in. I thought that was the cutter. Kind of jumped up at it.
Ball in.
There was the cutter. Still way out in front.
That's outside.
He likes mixing in the slide step and changing it up on the throw. And that might drop. Let's see. No, it's hanging up a little too much for Tatis. Thought for a minute it was flaring in for 2. Alex, welcome in. How are you, Alex? So we made him work, but we didn't cash it in. The allergy feeling just can't get to feeling like I have the garbage like completely clear out of my throat. Come on, pollen. Stop pollinating out here. Too much dust and pollen this time of the year. So let's see. Grady, Alex, everybody that followed during that half inning. Who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Was bad there yesterday for Solo. So I always thought when it rained during the spring that it would clear the air. Apparently the raindrops hit the plants and stuff and makes the pollen even worse. That it breaks it up and circulates it more. Looked like it was snowing yesterday, so Solo. That's how you feel there with the weather for Cam. We got a Reds fan and a Giants fan. Lights out, Connor. Thanks for following. What's happening, Truckin'? Truckin' coming in hot. The Stream Elements was ready for him. Unfortunately for me. And for Truckin'. So it was 80 yesterday, and it's like 32 today. What a massive jump there. All right, Schwarber will roll over the top of it. We got the drops. Yes, we do. Good luck on your packs, guys. Be sure to claim them, too, in case anybody forgot to claim them. You've been hanging out for hours, but you haven't claimed them. Yeah, the backseat stuff. Come on. Dale's an Orioles fan. Dale, who's your favorite Oriole? All right, so we got Truckin and AP coming in. The beautiful light up MLB The Show box and DF logo behind me were made by AP Ballparks. Please give them a follow everywhere, guys. There's AP. There's Truckin. I'm gonna get the shout outs going for you guys here, where everybody can click on the hearts there. Is it worth making the change of meter to learning pinpoint? Pinpoint's supposed to have the tightest margins for you as a pitcher in the game. So pinpoint's supposed to be the best. If you're super effective with meter, you might not want to go through the growing pains of it, James. We're aiming for 100 follows. If we get there, we'll open our packs. That swing against the shift. I think Tatis is going to get underneath it, unfortunately.
Ball one.
In the words of Trekkin, stand by. We got Trey coming through. Trey, who do you root for as a baseball fan?
That's out.
Canadian Belle is in. She's not a huge baseball lady, from what I recall. Maybe this year. Yeah, all time. Drop all time on us, Dale. Drop a follow on us, Dale, too, if you haven't followed. I might have missed your follow there earlier. If I did, I apologize. And that one looked like it was leaving the yard. It was a good swing, but it stays in. Dell, thank you for getting us closer to our goal. We're over halfway there. AP's got a couple of new parks in the stadium creator. It's the county fair, and it is I-80 Iowa, I believe. So be sure to check out all the parks from AP Ballparks. I think maybe the easiest way is to search for the username, not my job site. He's made some parks that you've played and enjoyed over the years, like the Hangar. All right, opponent adjusted after I got him out, trying to pitch repeat on him. Top Golf is on the way. Top Golf's always a hit with the community. Melvin Mora was a dog, and Adam Jones. Yeah, nice that they got Adam Jones in the game. Apparently he enjoys the show and wanted to be in here. So Adam's finally in the show this year. But yeah, Melvin Mora was good for you guys.
Ball two.
Solo wants to bring back the creative player. TikTok chat, do you guys want the creative player coming back into the show? No love for Manny Alexander, says the cheetah. That's a good take from Santander. Truckin, did you do your Cubs franchise today, or was today a day off for the Cubbies? We might force him at second. He went back by mistake. Just missed it. Tried to get him. Problem with giving up these runs early is makes it tough on your bullpen. Thought we were definitely going to get that runner on this double steal attempt. We'll get one, and we'll get two on the cheese attempt. Twitch, clip it. I love some good cheese. Was able to sniff that one out. And he'll get a nice play there at third. Cool animation. Spin around. You get out chipper. Max Clark looking for a drag bunt. Unfortunately for me, it's right back to Sanchez. And Clark with the super slide into first base. Feel like he took off about 10 feet early. What year was the year that we were getting all the crazy defensive slides? Was it 21 or 22? And then they finally nerfed it. Swinging early on a lot of those cutters, trying to let it travel, but yeah, let it travel too far. So an uneventful top 5 for me. Cubs off today. Today is minor league baseball's opening day. We're watching some games now. AP only 109.5 views. MVP baseball used to be crazy with the slides to first. I never played MVP for whatever reason, Dale. I wish I would have been on that game. Seems like you guys had a great time with it. Those of you that did play. And he's going to ground this one up the middle. The hits are accumulating on my rotation here. 109K views, you know. I figured trekking was giving you a hard time somehow. Let's see. Knox, thanks for following. Who do you root for as a baseball fan, Knox? Knox is a Royals fan. How do you think the Royals will do this year? Used to play a lot of MVP baseball and 2K baseball for Dale. Those 2K games were great. I remember having one of them on my Xbox 360. I want to say it was 2K06, and I had a blast playing that game. I don't know why I didn't buy it every single year. I wish I would have.
Ball, that's in.
80 wins for sure, says Knox for his Kansas City Royals. Yeah, they have some fun young players there in KC for those of you that are supporters. And that one is crushed by Schwarber. It is going to be in McCovey Cove. This game's trending towards something we don't want, which could be a mercy roll. Happens to me sometimes when I get in the 700s, though. You know, you get cruising through on some wins, and you run into some sweats that haven't made their way up on their 1,000 push or whatever they're going to go to. Mariners through the series, says John Doe. I hope not. I'm an A's fan. Not rooting for your Mariners. Let's see. Sigma Boy just followed. How are you, Sigma? Didn't know Sigma was still popular in this day and age, but I'm glad we're keeping the memes alive. 07 Alex, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. We're trying to accumulate 100 followers on the stream. If we do, big pack opening coming your way. And no way to get Bucks in there on the outfield grass. So I think that might be it for C's. Next lefty batter is going to be it for C's. And Salvador Perez. Maybe we can get Perez out. It's going okay, Noah. First game of the day was good. This is the rubber game of the day, so to speak. Won one and lost one, but this one's trending the wrong way. Currently working on WBC mini seasons, amongst other things. I was trying to cancel the throw and just step on the bag and then load it up, but the error's racking up on me here. Should have been 2. Played a few laggy games for sure today. This is one of them. All right, so that might be it for Cease, even if it's a righty coming up. Base is full, and we may be leaving San Francisco with our heads hanging. Let's bring in Gabe Spear for the Mariner fans. You got Pedro before you got off. How's Pedro doing? Today has been slow and boring. You think you might already be in vacation mode for I'm the Cheetah. Cheetah's checked out, but he's still there physically. And Weatherholt probably got the winner right there. Bad throw to the plate, and that should be the ball game. Well, that was ugly, guys, but You know, sometimes it goes that way. We're still in Hall of Fame. Will Smith is frozen in the Walk of Shame. Milwaukee Bucks, thanks for following. Who's your favorite Milwaukee Buck of all time? You got the new MLB. Not a big fan of running the bases as Jaden. MLB The Show hasn't had a good base running mechanic for years. It's been pretty bad. Dylan Cease gets a parallel upgrade, but not particularly a great outing there from Cease. So let's see if we can climb back up. Our highest rating has been 756. We're at 700. If I drop this one and there's still time on our timer, we'll switch over to the event. That way, at least we can play all of the games on Hall of Fame today. Feel like it gets worse every year. Ask the Bucks fans about Miles Turner. His favorite Buck is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Does Miles Turner remind you of Kareem? Let me stretch a bit here. We've been sitting for a while. Stefan, welcome in. How are you, Stefan? Be sure to type !drops to get your free packs. If you're looking for free packs today on the Purple platform, free packs for you guys on TikTok if you want to join the Purple side too. TikTok, here's your mission if you choose to accept it. We got 59 followers, and we have, how long did I say we have? We got 28 minutes. So we need to get 41 followers, guys. 41's the target from here out. Please share, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do to juice up the stream. But the follow number is the number we're chasing. If we get it, we'll open all the packs. Reese, thanks for jumping in on the follow. Ooh, got a diamond from the pack. I hope it's a good one. Coach, don't be a stranger. Thanks to Coach Parker for popping in. Miss chatting with you, Coach. Maybe when Coach is all settled in the new home, we'll get some Coach streams. We want the pack opening, says AP. I got you a Chris Sell. Yes, the magical poker blessing chip. Got him a Chris Sell one day. All right, so there we go. Where was that last game? But yeah, the pitch confidence, right? Pitcher settles in after a couple of innings, they get a lot harder to hit. We'll catch one here early in the game. Yamamoto getting taken deep by Leo DeVries. So Reese, yeah, who's your favorite baseball club? Pretty sure his earned run with you is like 18. Maybe, says Coach. This is a Super Bowl rematch, says AP. Austin, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Austin. Austin, tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? I gave you the knockoff sell. That's typical for Donnie merchandise. Not if you get it from Fourth Wall, but yeah, if you get it directly from me, it may not have the proper quality that you need. Kellen Lopez, our latest follower in the community. Kellen, great to have you join us today. Kellen, what's your favorite sports moment of all time that you got to watch as a fan? Or maybe you participated in it? Ooh, thought that was going to be good against the shift, but Chipper's positioned perfectly. Blue Jays play their home opener. You mean the A's come to town and pound the Blue Jays today? Let's go Oakland. I mean Sacramento. Yeah, A's will probably get stomped, but go A's, man. I see Tom Brady and Ronald Acuna Jr. Good answers.
That's a ball.
And they were both married to Gazelle for a while. Or Giselle. Just playing, buddy. I think Giselle's happy with the judo instructor or whatever it is. Go A's beat Canada, says Solo in the purple chat. No, Blue Jays got it. Vladdy 5 home runs. Possibly. Severino's pitching, so I wouldn't be shocked. Cheetah says, hey, the Orioles put double digits on the Blue Jays on opening day last year. Anything is possible. We got a new member of our community, and it's Ronan. Ronan, welcome aboard. Ronan, what is your profile picture? I can't make it out. Are you, like, holding up a fish on a boat? Is that what it is? I can't tell if it's that or if it's, like, a piece of metal. It's so zoomed out on my monitor. I'm not trying to be a funny guy. I mean, sometimes I am, but I'm not trying to be sarcastic. So it is you with the fish. Okay. Yeah, my brain was trying to make it out. When was the last time you went fishing, Ronan? Guys hitting 505 with Pete Crow Armstrong. All right, so now there's a whatever we want to call it. You hit the up on the D-pad and it brings up the settings wheel. So we go to the settings wheel and bring in the button defense for PCA. Like 7 months where you live, it's frozen right now. Not an ice fisher, I'm assuming, or maybe the ice isn't safe to fish on. Let's see. Jagger, thanks for following. Like Mick Jagger, right? Have I always been able to pack promo cards and regular season show packs? Oh, I don't think it was always that way. I think that's something they rolled in 3 or 4 seasons ago. I think it used to be that you could only get live series. But those of you that are historians of the game, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, what's happening, Clips? How's your day going? Yeah, welcome in, Jagger. Good to have you there. We're on the chase for 100 followers. If we get it, we do a pack opening. That's how it is every stream. So if you see that I'm live, come on in and share it with your friends or get to tapping, whatever you like. Or just chat with us. It's always happy. If you chat, moves the algorithm too. Just got a new Threads card in the show pack. Oh, I hope it's Jorge Polanco. Polanco's got to be the most sought after, right? Back in your day, pulling trout meant you're a royalty. I pulled trout twice on one stream. I was going nuts. Long time ago, though. Probably MLB 21 or something solo. And we got a good rip for Maldives, but it's foul. It was Castellanos. Castellanos went to San Diego, right? I think he did. What's my rating currently? I think we're exactly at 700. Was a little higher, and we've bled some rating points today here in ranked. Well, first we gained some points because we won our first game, but then it's gone the wrong way. Yeah, no, I'm definitely a solid player. For anybody that's newer to the stream or came in on the Madden streams. All right, so Castellanos sees in San Diego. Somehow I laid off. I thought I was going to swing at that. Do I like hockey? I do, but I don't follow hockey this time of the year much. More of an NBA guy. Well, now it's baseball season, but through the winter, after the NFL wraps up, I tend to get into the NBA quite a bit more. I do like the Sharks. Yeah, what's up, Idaho Mike? Perfect is headed right to the shortstop, right where it belongs. And took a late effort at that one. You're a big hockey fan. You're from Canada. You played hockey all the time. What position did you play? Austin Channel, welcome in, Austin. And he did it. I was thinking, is he going to run a third straight sinker at me? And I was not really believing it. Well, I believe it now. But I struck out. Finished Team Affinity. It was long for Idaho Mike. The timer is the fear of missing out timer. So when people follow, the timer goes up. We do a longer stream. And we also tie some bonuses to it. If we get 100 follows before the timer expires, we do a big pack opening. So Jaden, he played forward when he was playing hockey. Yeah, it seems like it does drive some engagement. Some people that maybe would have just not participated do jump in. Let's see, Idaho Mikey's earned a ton of packs. Have you opened a mic already, or are you hanging on to some of them? Best pull so far for Mike is J Ram. Better than my best pull. I haven't pulled over 90 yet. I played sports growing up, golf and baseball mostly. I like hitting balls with sticks. And a little underneath it with Max Clark. I don't think anything is good going to come out of there. First one was Paul Skeens. And then look what happened to Skeens yesterday. Mike thinks he's over 600 packs. We used to be able to log into the dashboard online and see how many packs we had opened. don't know if that's still a thing in the show. Favorite golfer? David Duval was my favorite when I was playing a lot. Back when he was still a very relevant player. David had quite the fall off for being world's #1. At least he got himself a major title back in those days. It's waiting to Hall of Fame to actually use him for solo. He pitches well for solo. I feel like this, and about to put my foot in my mouth. Feels like my opponent hasn't played a game of Hall of Fame yet. Like this is maybe his first game, and he's having trouble adjusting. And of course, it's harder than hitting on All-Star. With Team Affinity, you do not need the uniforms. Yeah, the uniforms are interesting this year. How they're, in choice packs popping out for us. Titus, thanks for following. And if you guys are watching anywhere besides the Purple stream, you may want to go to the Purple stream. I go by DonyellFreak on all the socials. The only reason I'm driving you there, it's not that I don't want you on your favorite apps. It's just the Purple stream has free packs today. So it's the same name there. There it is. It's going to pop up over my head for the vertical viewers. Same name on the red platform if you want to drop a sub too. But yeah, free packs just for watching. I think it's the whole weekend they got the free packs going. Let's see if Raffaella can push one to second base. No, right back at Yamamoto. You like how they have the minor league uniforms. When you open the pack, you don't want to see them to solo. Right, the lone run was a home run from Leo here. He's back up. No, it's okay. You can say it in the chat. They don't see your chat, though. I don't even mind if they type it over there. I just try not to say the name too much, Idaho Mike, because it seems as if there's artificial intelligence moderation, and if you're saying a competitive platform constantly, they don't really like you doing that. It seems like it nerfs your stream and the push that it gets. We got a new follower, and it's Duckett24 coming in. Duckett exclamation point drops if you want to double check that your account is connected to SDS. Yeah, so that's why I tend to use the colors. I know some people think it's corny, but rather keep everything moving as well as I can everywhere. That one is hit pretty well, but not well enough. Castro's out. Yeah, Solofield just put it in for you. The Nightbot link is where you want to double check Duckett. Yeah, exactly, Idaho Mike. So I've been walking more, trying to lose weight in this new year. Let my weight creep up too far. Not watching what I was eating. So anyways, I'm walking more, right? And I go around my neighborhood, and speaking of Big Brother, a lot of my neighbors have these the cameras, but they talk to you, and they all have the same robot voice where it says, "Hi, you're now being recorded." And I don't know if that's better or worse, honestly. Like, I have cameras around my house, so I don't have an objection to a homeowner protecting their property and having stuff. But the audio announcement is kind of interesting. I guess there must be research that says that it discourages people more from messing around in the first place. But there's like 3 people in that section. I don't know if the neighbors got together and decided it was a good idea to get it, but all of them chime off at the roughly the same time as you're walking through. It's like, yes, I know I'm being recorded. I'm not doing anything wrong. Calm down. Buddy with no display name, thanks for following. That's what the bike is for. Dude, I actually need to hit some hard cardio sessions. Used to hate that when you're delivering package and the one that whistles at you. Oh, I don't think we have the whistling one here. I mean, I'm sure they're in California, AP. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. I haven't encountered one of those yet. But yeah, hi, you're now being recorded. It's a female voice. It's like, okay. And then I hear it every time I go pick up my mail, because I'm walking further to get my mail. I go around the whole block and get in some more steps. How am I liking the game so far? You finally folded in and bought it. It's okay. It's what I expected it to be. My expectations were very low. There's a handful of things that are definitely wrong with the game. The content, they usually throw so much content at us that it kind of half makes up for the flaws with the game that we try to overlook, like the clunky menus and the disconnects and their lack of transparency. 3 more days for what, Jaden? Jaden comes in and says 3 more days. Only thing that whistled at solo fill is Donnie. You're back now. Was with the wife for a bit. How's Mrs. Tight Spot doing? Oh, birthday for Jaden. Oh, nice, buddy. I'm supposed to be going to a birthday party this weekend. And MLB. Jaden's getting on the show for his birthday. Jaden, don't play yourself. Don't go and tick off your parents or anything in the next few days. They'll be taking your edition of the show back to the store. It's not your birthday, is it, Tight Spot? Tight Spot's messing with me. But Jaden's been telling us about his birthday for a bit. Had a big rip with Will Smith. Was very early and didn't barrel up.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Sounds right. I think you're turning 41 this year. But I didn't think today was your actual birthday. What are you doing for your birthday, Tight Spot? The timer is for you to follow. If you follow, the timer goes up. But it's when we wrap up stream. I call it the fear of missing out timer. There's different ways to drive the time up. Following, gifting, subscribing, sharing the stream, chatting. All those actions will move it up a bit. Bill's birthday, man. Going to a drive-in. Oh, I forgot this guy likes to bunt. With 2 strikes, he might not do it. I should have brought my defense in against PCA. At least he likes to bunt with his card. Let's see. Solo wants those back. You guys have a drive-in theater, but it's sketchy. Fellas of TikTok, Quinn just did something nice. I was going to tell you to get that number, but Quinn is follower 69 on the stream. We're 31 followers away from a bag pack opening. We'll open a bag of packs. Yeah, we will open all the packs if you guys follow up. Johan just followed as well. Welcome in, Quinn and Johan. Guys, please drop your favorite MLB team in the chat. You are number 69, bro. That is nice. Congratulations. Follower 69 on the stream. We got Orioles and Dodgers. Who's the best player that ever played for the Orioles and the Dodgers? I feel like it's Eric Davis. Oh, Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray's got to be the one, right? Manny Machado says Sheeta. Quinn's going Eddie. And we'll get a nice play out a second. After 4 innings, it's 1-0. Excuse me for the barking at you guys. All right, so we're on the road to 100, hopefully. Chipper, yeah, he didn't get enough, did he? Oh, he's running up on it. They're not going to get it. Chipper with the PCI check homer. 350 to the Sports Grill. You get to go to the grill with Chipper Jones. What are you ordering at the grill? You guys are going to have lunch together. I might break my my vegetarian diet and order a BLT or something there. Let's see, the doggo makes a stream appearance. Yeah, Clifford hasn't been on stream in a while. He's chilling in the living room. You'll hear him once in a while, though, if delivery comes to the door or something. Oh, that's a great... AP, if you do type out a list and you want to make a stadium list and add it to my channel, that would be awesome, too. That way everybody knows which parks to go download. The best player for the Dodgers has to be Sandy, says Johan. Yeah, Sandy Koufax was awesome. Doing nothing special for today. Well, what do you want to do today, Tight Spot? Let's encourage Tight Spot to make a day out of turning 41. And I was contact swinging, just trying to get the ball in play there. and we got it in play. Just it didn't play nice with the grass. Stayed in the air. All right, Leah Dallas. He hit a homer earlier. He's going to run the bases for 2. He's sinking cycle in this game if you get enough at bats. Stay inside. Have dinner of your choice. That's a good idea. Texas Roadhouse. Is there a Texas Roadhouse in Las Vegas? There has to be, right? Colin, thanks for following. How are you, Colin? Stay in. Have Panda Express. And elevation from Jones takes away a hit and what could have been an additional run. Playing a Bronco fan opponent. Chris, welcome in. Thanks for following, Chris. All right, so search the online ID, not my job site. All of them are on there so far. So far as the hangar, Prison Yard, Ring Stadium, County Fair Stadium in Iowa 80, Top Golf Course in a couple hours. Kind of paste that into TikTok, but it's too long. All right, we'll get a version of it. Yeah, you guys should definitely download the Parks from AP Ballparks if you're in TikTok chat. So it's not my job site CID. I just put it in there for you, fellas. We got a new friend, and it's Facts for Fun. Facts for Fun. Give us the fun fact of the day, please. I'm goated. That's the fun fact of the day. This guy doesn't know the fact from an opinion. Hey, we appreciate you following and hanging out. Flattery will get you everywhere. What's my favorite fun fact? Shoot, I don't know. I gotta think about it on a minute here. I need to ponder it. I feel like I know so many useless facts that sometimes I can't pull one up when I need one. Now I'm under the wire. I just want to make something up, Cheetah. Did you know that turkeys mate for life? No, I don't think that's true. But I'm drawing a blank on fun fact right at this moment. Here's the best fun fact. my Twitch packs are top tier, says Solo Phil. So if you guys are not watching there, come on over, get some free drops as well. You can be a multi-way follower. We got 73 followers. We're under the wire, trying to get 27 more in under 10 minutes. Timer's about to expire. Need 27 followers in 10 minutes, guys. When you guys follow, the timer goes up a bit. If we get 100, we'll do our pack opening. Cheetah's going to give us his favorite fun fact. The first president born after the U.S. gained independence was not a native English speaker. Shoot, now I'm wondering who it is. I really don't know. I'm thinking like Jefferson or something, but I could be way off. All right, Ozzy Albies, he's stirring the pot. 110 off the bat. Martin Van Buren. Oakley Smith. Thanks for the follow, Oakley. We've had a lot of gifted subscriptions on the purple side. Maybe we'll have to add a little bit to the timer if necessary. So hard to pitch this year. Tough to pitch on All-Star for sure. You guys are too good at hitting the ball. What is this zoom out animation? Time froze there for a minute. We're going to keep that runner waving home. And we're out. Try to get the hook slide. Didn't get it. Bummer. But it is what it is. We saw an opening and we went for it. All right, Alex Hall stepping in. Let's see, hit World Series last year, struggling to string multiple wins in a row this year for Colton. I hit World Series like 6 times last year. I'm in the 700s currently. I think I'll get there for this opening season. Usually the first season's the hardest, though, is my understanding. Because, we're all starting at 0 rating-wise, so you deal with more good players on your push to 800. those guys will be up in the thousands later, and you won't really encounter them if you don't let your match window go open so much. Chipper's got the stone hands there, doing the Roberto Duran for Chipper Jones. Poke collection got to be the best. There's a guy named Kiwi Bandicoot. I think he may have changed his name. I think he had a much stronger Pokédex than I did. Seemed like he got big into streaming over on the green platform. I don't really see Kiwi too much anymore, but he used to have like nearly everything in the game. Let's see, lost a game that you scored 17. I've had a few of those barn burner games. I don't care for them being that high scoring, Colton. It starts to not feel like baseball when it gets to be too consistent with the double digit both sides matchups. Teams combining for 30 runs each game. And that's why I don't really like playing in the bandbox parks too much. I get it for the PXP grind and stuff, but I want to play baseball and not give up 17 or whatever. Yeah, were you playing Madden? Alex wants to know. Right, here's Marte against Yamamoto. Right, TikTok buddies, we are under the wire. Timer is down to 6 minutes. We need all hands on deck. Following, sharing, liking, sharing some more. We need 100 followers for our pack opening. We're in the close range, but we're not quite there. We need the big push. And he will not swing. He'll draw the walk. Thomas is helping us out. Thanks, Thomas. Lost the perfect game. I didn't even know I had a perfect game going. So I guess I was in the zone. We thought Yamamoto was going to get shelled yesterday. He seemed to settle down. This cheetah. Got that one over the plate. Was trying to get a chase pitch on him, but didn't get him to swing. He does chase off the plate. I'm not sure if Castro can grab this here along the net. Oh, come on, Willie. He dropped it through the net? What are we doing, SDS?
Nope, that's inside.
And that one right down the heart. Mislocation. And it's a 2-out rally. He's got the potential go-ahead run coming to the plate. Oh, we got the booty camera of our third base coach or somebody there. Super zoomed in. Love watching you because you're good. You don't get so frustrated or intense, says Thomas. Thanks, buddy. Well, speaking of get frustrated, there we go. There goes the ball. Didn't want that. So Yamamoto inside to Castro, and he turns on it. And just like that, the lead flips over to our opponent. Wasn't trying to do that on cue, Thomas. But no, I get irritated, I guess, with the game at times. But, you know, cussing, yelling, having a fit about it isn't going to change anything. It's pixels on a screen, right, that we're playing. And it's far from perfect. There's times where you get some games that go your way that you don't deserve and vice versa. If you just write it out, it'll kind of even out eventually. And hopefully it's more fun than it is frustrating. But yeah, definitely wanted to win this one for us. Now we got to rally back. And I guess some of the streams, right? Like they earn their or make their reputation being rage streamers, and a lot of it's probably just putting on maybe their normal personality, but exaggerating it, you know, to clip farm and that sort of thing. This was hit pretty well by Shohei. Luckily for me, it'll stay in. That is the wheels kind of coming off there for me with Yamamoto. Castro turned on it. Got 7 hits to his 3, but his 3 also come with 3 runs. So let's see if we can rally back against his Yamamoto. The double Yamamoto game. Ryan, thanks for following. Timer is under 4 minutes. We need everybody to be like Ryan. Ryan, do you have a favorite baseball team? Ryan's a Pirates fan. Yeah, I got to see the Pirates a little bit yesterday. Nice game for Lowe there in Pittsburgh. And that's one. Should have let it go by. Waited back on it. Timing was good, but it was too low. Was hoping it was hanging a bit more. Let's see. 5-star row. Thanks for jumping in. Looks like you've got Lightning McQueen on the profile. I wonder if they're going to reboot the Cars franchise. Feels like there hasn't been any Cars movies or anything in a while. Got to get back to work, enjoy the stream. Got to install a furnace. Hopefully everything goes well with your installation, friend. Oh yeah, ka-chow, says 5-star. Ryan says co-op with a question. If you'd like to play co-op, click onto my profile. You'll see my link tree is in my bio, and you can join our Discord server. I'm not jumping into co-op today, but you may be able to come in and play with some of the friends. And I could definitely get you the co-op role within the Discord. We'll get a good whack for Max Clark. Try to rally back. Do you have anybody that can play in the outfield? You have too many pinch hitter types that can't go to the outfield. Albies is at DH. I'm trying to think of who's on my infield here. I think I have to stay with Rafaela. He's going to make the move to, I think it's a knuckleballer, right? It is. He goes with a side step, and I thought he was actually going to throw something hard there, so we'll wait. So my first time seeing the knuckleballer, the new knuckleballer, John Clean in the game. Klein, I guess. PCI got huge as he came in. And that's hit pretty well by Leo, but I think it's going to hang up for the left fielder. Unfortunately for me, we don't level it there. So 7th inning stretch time against the Broncos. Ham, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Ham. All right, the timer is ticking down. We may not make it to our pack opening goal. We have to save the packs for tomorrow. Chipper gives it a good rip out to center. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Didn't read any post-game assessment of O'Neill, but I'm sure a lot of people talking about him. Was struggling there against the Mets in the sunshine yesterday. Like some of the MLB The Show guys when they can't lock onto the ball. And Cruz isn't weakly enough to beat it out. Surprised they're not the Seahawks. Well, I guess I could be, but yeah. Football's over. It's time for baseball. He did a pretty good job on his custom uniform, so did my opponent. And try to get him with a fastball up and in for bring the infield in here. I think he's prone to bunt. And I messed that up. But yeah, opponent did a good job on his unis. I'm not big into doing the football crossing over to baseball so much. But there's nothing wrong with it if you like to do it that way. No, I don't like the Mariners at all. Mariners hater, A's fan. And we got a good relay, but it's not fast enough. Perfect relay. Draft is only a month away. Yep, right around the corner. And that one goes past our pitcher. This game late innings has definitely broke away from me. Rays fan for Chris. Kai, welcome in. How are you, Kai? Yeah, let's get the lefty out and go to a different lefty. So here's Marte. All right, we need loop and a blast, guys. But he's settled in with his knuckleball pitcher. I thought it was going to drop more, to be honest. I swung over the top of that one. Or under the top of that. And so the knuckleball got me that time with Castro. Was too amped up trying to blast it somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking at the name wrong. D2 Nate. So Nate, which Division 2 are you in? What sport are you playing? Santana will get on. He's going to get an extra base or so. Due to Pete Crow Armstrong diving out there. I don't know how you didn't get banned permanently, Joe. So thanks for watching for an hour. But yeah, we don't need any tips, buddy. Now you know why.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Yeah, I saw my buddy Cam muted you for the live. I don't know how you got free, Joe.
That pitch is in.
And we'll take a walk here. So here's Albies looking to do some damage. That might be it for the knuckleballer. It's going to go to Gregory Soto. That's probably a double play ball. Not what we wanted, but his first pitch swinging and was early on that sinker away. Let's see. Hot take. Reds are winning the Central. Maybe. Yeah, Reds should be decent. Joe, he went to warm up the bacon grease Rick. You can join him. All right, so he gets a good bunt with PCA, but it's right at first base and we're able to tag him. New follower is Ryder 6700 coming through. Kai says, hot take, the Angels will win the West. I hope not. But we'll see. Hope the West goes to a different California team. Let's see if he stays with Soto here against the righty. For now, he will. And thought we were hit by pitch. Don't get out of the way of it, Will Smith. Will wants to swing. I think he just got a little too far underneath. Bummer. Almost up off the wall. JR, thanks for the heart me. It's happy birthday to JR. Hope you guys will drop him a follow. And Chipper's out. So this is just that inning, right, where we're getting close. So Duckett, you're doing it wrong. You just need to go to the link. You don't have to type drops periodically in the chat. You just go to the links and there you go. Make sure it says connected. But yeah, typing it over and over doesn't affect anything. Tried to drop my own drag bunt down the line and didn't work out. So let's see. JR, thanks for the Go Popular as well. Should we play one more for all the subscribers or call it a stream? I think one more for the subscribers. Tough day on rank, but yeah, let's get in one more. See if we can push back to 700. If not, tomorrow will be a shift to event. Colton says one more. Right, timer's off. No packs today, but packs tomorrow. Hopefully. We got close though. So I'm not sure when my timer went out, but we're on 81. So we were not too far away from that 100 follower threshold that we're like to hit. Favorite team is the Denver Broncos for Kai. Do you expect Bo Nix to be 100% healthy next year? Like, do they think he's good for opening day, or is Nix expected to miss a little bit of the season at the outset? We'll face Shohei Ohtani in this one. And we're out to cores. What's my rating? 6,900, Aiden. We got the nice rating. Kai says his Rocky suck. You love the new Taylor Ward. I keep hearing good stuff about the Ward card, Alonzo card, and Adam Jones. And we'll get brushed back with the Tawny on the bump. I don't think that's going to carry it, but it is cores, so you kind of never know with cores. Outfielder will just grab it, and Leo just a little too far underneath. Here's Castro stepping in. All right, one further road game here. We'll get a Castro roller. Somehow that thing went right between the umpire's feet. Very realistic. All right, Castro trying to swipe a base, and he will. Stealing base is very cranked up right now. Tough to get the throw outs if you're on that defensive side. So it's happy birthday to JR, guys. If you're in that TikTok chat, please give JR a follow. 41 today, he says. 41 years of awesomeness. Maybe he'll even do a birthday stream or something later. Didn't want to risk running into the final out there at third. Yeah, should have laid off that sweeper.
Outside, that's a ball.
A lot of friends scrolling in. Hope you guys are having a great Friday thus far. And I chased it on the slider. Should be the end of the inning, and it is, unfortunately, for our turn at bat. And we're going to try Jamie Arnold in the rotation. The A's first round pick from last season. And facing Witt Jr. to start. But yeah, Purple app viewers, just be sure to claim your drops is all you have to do once you're connected.
That's ball two.
That's a stone cold take. I don't know how you didn't swing at that. Right, so Castro's got it.
Nope, outside.
And got the brushback animation. Brushbacks are definitely cranked up this year. Very easy to drive the batter off the plate when you're not feeling like you're throwing that far inside. Hopefully something they'll fix with a patch eventually. Yeah, for sure, Aiden. They do. Places that I could pitch in previous editions of the game and try to get a swing over the top of a slider end up triggering the animation where the opponent has no opportunity to offer up at the pitch. All right, so we get 2, and that is the end of the first out in Colorado. Let's take a look at the fan cam for a minute.
Ball, that's in.
So those of you that have weekend plans, let me know what you're up to in the chat. Like 19K Parker. What you doing this weekend, Parker? And he pulled the string on me. I was super early. Charlie, welcome aboard. Thanks for connecting with us, Charlie. Cheetah's packing this weekend. Craig, he's got the double baseball. He's also coming into the community. How are you, Craig? The show gave you a birthday gift, says Tight Spot. Tight Spot's foreshadowing. Who'd you get, Tight Spot? Oh, there's a tin bundle. Speaking of gifts, there's a tin bundle in the PlayStation store. I'm going to try to redeem it here if I remember at the end of this game. It's in my Discord. Those of you that are Discord members, in the MLB section. And it's going to be close here with it being cores. Off the top of the wall, takes a funky bounce all the way to the center fielder, and it just hits him in the legs. So we're going to have a triple there for Albies. Jackson, welcome in. Thanks for following. All right, Duckett, I've told you numerous times you don't have to keep doing that. The 10 minutes off, Duckett. You either go to the link or you don't. You don't have to type it constantly. It's not going to give you your packs any faster that way. Also, there's a box on Xbox. JR didn't watch any games, so it could be anybody. Could be Artie Marino for all I know. Oh, Cheetah knows. Cheetah's dialed in. Donnie's out of the loop, so it's Noah coming out of the pack. All right, Will Smith gets this homer on the board. Got Mr. Trout. Cheetah, you fooled me. The man that got robbed last year by Clark of the A's. That's who I was thinking. Although I was surprised he had a diamond. Denzel's best play thus far. I don't know what that... I don't know what my brain thought that sinker was, but I didn't think it was hitting for a strike, so it was just laying off. And sweeper in on Clark's hands via pop-up. First game here says Nate. Nate, you know, I do most of my winning in my non-streaming job, which I know you don't get to watch, but you often hear it from your mom's hallway closet. So... anyhow, Nate, we don't need you in the chat. We need you to go warm up the bacon grease. Get out of here, Nate. Nate's probably a previously banned troll. Yeah, Nate's not a win like Jackson and Craig and these other guys are. Now complete the, or excuse me, you complete the Angels for 1,233. Well, why wouldn't you complete them? Okay, so we got a moonshot from Will Smith. Erica, Roberto, Riley, Linguini, welcome to the stream, fellas and ladies. Question of the day is, do you prefer to binge watch television shows or watch them one episode at a time? It's a 50-50 split amongst the Red Chat viewers. Ace, thanks for following. How are you, Ace? Ace, you a binge watching consumer, or do you like to watch your favorite shows one episode at a time, Ace? Ace, I'm doing great. Cheetah told me he likes to watch like a season, and then he'll take a break for a day or so. Circle back to it. Season at a time with the Cheetah. One at a time phrase. Your common sense moment today on X has given you 2,100 views. Response about the price increase. Good going, Tight Spot. You may have found your new niche. Tight Spot's common sense Twitter post. I was going to check my account yesterday, and I realized I was logged out. I didn't even bother to go find my my password from my Google passwords. I was like, there's probably nothing that important over there. I'm logged in here on my PC, so yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Platform used to be so fun too. Besides the platforms that have been folded, I can't remember one falling off so bad. Who's winning? Right now, we're winning, Pack. What's my record? I don't know, like 15-4 or something. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Pack. That record's got to be something else. I don't even know what that game is. That might be like a Madden record from years ago. Are you winning, son? Third base umpire's winning. He's looking quite stylish. I know them biblically is how I know Dominican Poppy. How do you know him, SCX?
Did he go?
He'll hit a liner to the fans. The net prevents them from getting a souvenir. And Leo's just a bit in front. Takes that one foul as well. And Leo blasting this one. 109 off the bat. 27-degree launch angle. How far will it go? In cores, it's 466 feet. Twitch, clip it. All right. We like the moonshots. Definitely a moonshot type of ballpark here. And Castro's a bit in front. Right fielder's going to get it on the dive. Gave us the free Baja Blast. Here's Carlos Santana. I thought I laid off, but guess not. Around on the slider.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, what's up, Yoshi? Haven't seen you in a while. What's new in the life of Yoshi is great. Well, there's another blast. Ball tends to fly further out to left field. Let's see how far this one goes. Oh, only 424. Not bad, but thought we might have had more on it. Another day for Yoshi. That one's hit well. A little off the bat, though. Off the end of the bat. Won't find a gap for Jesus Mate. Yoshi, are you playing the game? If so, what do you think of it so far? Alright, Albiz, I was trying to take it against the shift, but popped it up. So a couple of solo shots.
Ball one. That's a
And
ball.
Castro staying patient, not chasing here. That one hanging. It's going to hang in the yard. Out to dead center to Rafaela. Jace, I don't think I saw your follow, but thanks for following, Jace. Jace, do you have a favorite baseball team?
Ball. Ball. That pitch is out.
Max Clark will grab the liner from Max Clark. My rank record is good, Ronald. How about yourself? Joe 13. How are you, Joe? The president is back. President, you know, would be a great team name for your Diamond Dynasty squad since you're going with president for your streaming name. The Secret Service would be a good one. Let's see, Marlin Stadium for Christopher. All right, we're gonna get a pop up on the infield. Went to lunch with the VP of the company. Company you work for? Vice president? Secret Service, man. You could have the Secret Service guarding the president since you're, you know, going to be streaming under the president name. Shady, welcome in. Thanks for following, Shady. Like he wants to pull out Shohei, but maybe he won't. Maybe he should have. Will Smith, Shohei's battery mate, takes it 459 feet for another solo shot. Core Zone, days going splendidly. How about for yourself? Yeah, that one was ripped. And Victor coming out of the bullpen. Slider, cutter, splitter, and the four seam. Core Zone, do you have any fun weekend plans for this weekend? Do I think the A's are winning the first game? I don't know. Sure, I'm an A's fan. They're winning 162, sweeping through the playoffs, and everybody's going to rejoice in Sacramento. Sorry for the sarcasm. I don't know if they'll win, dude. Severino's been pretty bad for us. He does pitch better on the road. The Jays won the American League for a reason, so they're definitely the better ball club. A's have a great lineup full of really solid young players, but the pitching staff is rough for the A's. At least that's my impression coming into the year. Maybe they'll pitch over expectation for some reason. All right, Max Clark going to get us another solo shot. A lot of solo homers going up in this game for me. As Max gets one 479 feet. Twitch, clip it. Did they approve the A's move? Yeah, unfortunately they approved to allow them some taxpayer funds. The stadium is under construction. There is a funding gap of over $1 billion, but it seems like Fisher is throwing some of the money out of his pocket at it. So I imagine he'll either get a partner or Major League Baseball will drag him across the finish line. Half is probably a little bit beyond the progress that they're actually at, but yeah, they're moving along for sure. I'm still hoping somehow it falls apart, but I doubt it will. As far as the branding, there's a interesting little footnote that's going on with the branding. I'll tell you in a second. First, let me say thank you, Jose, for watching, and thanks for the heart me. So the A's tried to register for the trademark Las Vegas Athletics, and they were denied because I think somebody else has already registered it. So the A's are going to have to get that sorted out eventually for having the term Las Vegas Athletics. But they're not going to go by Athletics forever. I wouldn't imagine. You know why? Because I had Las Vegas as a banned term. When they first announced the move, I had a lot of trolls coming in, being obnoxious about it. When he was at Wake Forest. I missed something there. Hot take: Bryce Harper over Aaron Judge. Maybe. We'll find out when we get their president. So I read that the last dive bar guys got denied for it, despite having the claim in. But I don't know if that's actually true, Jose. One of those guys posts on the Sacramento Reddit that I founded, so I should ask him. But yeah, there's a strong chance that I just won't be really into Major League Baseball in a couple years. But we'll see. You know, you don't know what the future holds. The stadium could get delayed. Fisher could run out of money. Different things can happen along the way. So initially, it was supposed to be a hotel resort deal with Bally's. Bally's has kind of bailed out and ran out of money as far as the Vegas prospect goes. I don't think the A's, from what I've read, and who knows what'll happen, I don't think the A's will be very sustainable on that property without having the hotel and somebody as a co-partner with them. So I don't know if they'll be able to get somebody else in there in the mix, if that can crop up. Some people have even said, you know, Fisher might end up short on the money, and you may end up getting Vegas coming into an expansion franchise moving in there, because the way that the Nevada state legislator phrased it was Major League Baseball coming in, not necessarily tied to the Athletics. But it seems like it's progressing. It seems like Fisher is spending some money. It'd be interesting to see where the money's coming from, because he has the San Jose Earthquakes up for sale, but they haven't sold as far as I'm aware. I've seen no news on that since he put them up for sale. By all reports, Fisher doesn't have a lot of cash on hand as a billionaire, and most of his money is tied up in Gap stock, because he's one of the heirs to the Gap clothing line, and that he would have to sell off a lot of the stock to be able to afford the spill, but they're just chugging along. So I don't know. I don't know if there's some dark money coming in or what's happening. Let's see. Joe says something about put money on it. What are you talking about, Joe? I'm an A's fan for now. In the future, we'll see. May just be done with Major League Baseball at some point here. Yeah, they're going to get basketball. Basketball's at a different site. The Vegas basketball team's been coming for a while, although it just got announced officially somewhat recently. Santana's going to get a solo shot. Robert misses him being in Oakland. Me too. Miss Oakland having the Warriors and the Raiders as well. Not even a Raiders guy, but it seems like that's where they belong to me. All right, so we get to Camilo Duvall. Opponents quit out. That was our one for the road. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We got very close to the follower goal. We'll get back in the 700s. 2-2 on the day, I believe. Maybe 2-3. Not a great session. Pushed into 750s, but then retreated back down. So tomorrow I'm kind of torn on if I want to keep trying to push up on World Series. We know we just need to string together some wins to get there. Or if I should jump into that event, because it's a short event. I wouldn't mind getting the players out of it. And we got to grind a lot of player XP for this event. It needs to be the Threads players, right? You need 40,000 XP to go all the way to the end. I got the Alonso knocked out of the way, but I only have 3 Threads guys in my lineup right now. 510 Robert, welcome in. Thanks for being there. The HP is low. How do you get it back up? Oh, so you're the hype boss. So the hype boss takes control with raids, subscriptions, and with bits. And then it displays your profile picture. After you gifted a bunch, Kev came in and he gifted a bunch of subscriptions. So Kev damaged your hype boss. I don't know if it does anything for when people follow. So see. F John Fisher. Oh, definitely, man. Fisher, they should build a statue to him for all the dogs in the Bay Area to pee on when they walk by. But yeah, what a scummy guy to end up with our beloved franchise. And I guess that's just the way it goes with the billionaires, right? They have a lot different lifestyle and way that they think through things and do things than the majority of us do. Thanks for the fresh balls. That gives me a chance to let you guys know. Use creator code DFR15 for Manscaped. Still have the Cells t-shirt. I didn't get a Cells shirt that day. I did go to the reverse boycott. Probably should purchase one and wear it one of these streams. Truckin' Fat Man is on. You guys are going to love Truckin'. He's got you covered for the drops. We're taking it to the Truckin' stream, and he's got the Cubs franchise content for you today. So here we go. Yes, against the Rays. My in-laws were going to fly out of Oakland Airport in the morning. They had never seen a Major League Baseball game before, and the first one and the only one that they may ever end up going to was the reverse boycott game. A's won 2-1, if I recall correctly. It was so loud that Hogan Harris couldn't communicate with Shea Langoliers on the pitch comm and stuff. Was a cool experience to be in. My in-laws got very concerned when fans started throwing garbage on the field, though, at the conclusion of the game, which I wasn't a fan of that. Oakland's been dunked on enough that, I understand the fans being ticked off, but we didn't need to give MLB any reasons to complain about it. But Manfred and Fisher had the deal. They were going to leave no matter what. Got hit by the garbage. Yeah, people were slinging their beers and stuff around. It's like, come on, let's just enjoy our night together here, seeing off the team. All right, we're taking it to Truckin'. Have a great day. President and Kev, thanks for all the gifteds. Everybody, thanks for watching. Super appreciate it. Cam, thanks for the Galaxy over on the TikTok side. Today, I usually don't try to do the thank yous because sometimes I forget to acknowledge somebody. Happy birthday to Real Tight Spot. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend.